Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Hey, buddy, JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Techopolis 3 coming at you. Let's see here. Let me get my audio in order. I think everything's good. Calyx, good day. Nedved, good day. Wow, everyone just popping on real fast. Good day, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Check local listings, yeah? Oh, that audio's loud. My goodness gracious. Okay. I like... It's that chill, very calm aura, but it's loud. It's less calm when it's shouting, right? Calyx, here's a question for you. I believe you've mentioned that you are also playing this mod pack and you're quite skilled with it. Here's a question I have. Is throughput based on a pipe network or individual connections? And let me explain. If I have these and I'm pulling from here, but I want to output to here, is this entire pipe constrained or individual inputs constrained or storage constrained? You know what? I don't know if you know what I'm asking. I'm gonna sip on my coffee real smart. As if I'm being real smart. So the pipes have a certain quality about them. What? Okay. These have a rate for items and a pump rate for fluids, I believe. You will be good. Okay. Well, imagine this, Nedved. Imagine we've got like a pipe. The pipe can only hold so much liquid, right? If it doesn't matter how many connections you have feeding what, the pipe is usually the constraint. This is called throughput. So I wasn't sure if this game, because like there's a lot of changes, right? Machines don't need power. Stuff is all a little bit different. Yeah, like a pipe of water. Listen, someone's feeling better. It can pump a stack if it's available. Okay, so there's no real throughput constraints aside from the speed. Speed seems to be the thing. Also, Nedved, are you feeling a little bit better today? I hope you're feeling a bit more spry. Vim and vigor is the old way to say it. Vim is the mental state, and vigor is the energy. It's a very old-timey phrase. The vim and vigor about it. It's an very old-timey phrase. You think you're good now? Hey, that's dope. Happy to hear that, friend. Now we just have no music again. Need to know why. So if you try to move too much. Okay. I guess what I wanted to know, and maybe we'll save this for the next pipe, is like I want to do this bus thing, right? I'd like to do this bus. I like this bus lava. Anytime I need lava, you pop it on, you do the work, you move on with your life, right? But I'd like to do bus lava, bus water, but the thing is, like, if it's said succinctly, it's difficult to reach in this pack. Perfect. That's what I want to know. In other packs, like where it's clearly constrained, is no matter how long the network is, so to speak, you can only have like a stack of items because they're broken down into two of every single, you know, it only takes two per hit or whatever, not a whole stack or whatever. So what are the next logistical, what's the next, yeah, what's this? Basic logistical transporter, infused alloy. We're actually kind of close-ish to infused alloy. We might, yeah, I might just wait for that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rico. Oh, mon dieu. Well, if you're gonna launch the game again, let's get the link for this guy. Techopolis. To Techopolis. This will just save me time later. That way when new folks pop in, what you playing? I'm playing Minecraft. What mod pack? This one right here. It's pinned, it's ready, it's done. It is the Techopolis 3 mod pack. There we go. Done. Alright, crack the knuckles, stretch, sip on some coffee. Oh, let's do a little recap. I like to do recaps. I like to do a little bit of recap. So, last session, we got... What did we get? We got the mining done. So last session we started about here. We got to some mining. We got a little bit of the materials cleaned up and such. And wait a minute. What is this making? Oh, copper. Yeah, okay, and these two are extra. Right. Okay, so we got aconite, because I like saying it that way. Aconite, granite, and the third thing. It's not Tiberium. What's the third thing? Diorite. There we go. Okay, we got all that. These are being broken down into aluminum, tin, and iron. So we took all that and we moved it up a floor. So just to talk about my factory methodology, this is how I did it in Satisfactory. Is the ground floor is material acquisition, mining, because mines are in the ground. You're pulling the resources out of the earth, or whatever planet Satisfactory's on. It's not Galatea 37, but I also just played a bunch of RimWorld. It also sent me something safe for work in Discord. Oh, I will check. I will check it right now. That is incredible. Holy crap. I love the fog. The fog really adds like that mist. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Be sure to also dump it in Minecraft. We got some Minecraft rooms. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab, this one's my favorite. We're gonna copy link and we're gonna paste it in chat so folks have it. Some of the rooms folks have muted or whatever, so like if you put it in general, there might be not a lot of people to see it. But this one's my favorite out of the 4. So I'm just gonna share that with the Twitch chat here. Yeah. Okay, crap was I talking about? Oh, right. So in Satisfactory, I work from the bottom up. You have another? Okay. I'll check that. I'll check this one more. I like them. It's a very beautiful picture. Oh, wow. These are very good pics. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Music is lewd. Okay, that's a little bit better. Maybe? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so the way in which I did it in Satisfactory is raw material acquisition is here. All this is doing is just collecting the materials. A second floor for intermediate processing, which is what I should have done. Mining, right? Mining. So, intermediate processing. Ah, Kuna was here! I'll get assigned in a second. I need to finish this one thought, and then I'll get to it. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, one tick machine. I believe that it would make a crap ton of noise. 80% of your CPU is consumed just by noise. The noise emulation. This is where we have tin, aluminum, and iron being processed. What happens next is the way in which, like I said, did this in Satisfactory. The next one, another floor is going to be for intermediates. More intermediates, advanced intermediates. And then another floor for, like, finishing and final products, something like that. So that's how I did it in Satisfactory. So that's kind of how we're going to do this here, most likely. So let's get the Kuna was here sign. We've got one more ready. I planned ahead for this. Let's check it somewhere over here. ANUKSAW H. Anuksaw It's backwards. There we go. What are we doing now? Oh, right. So that's what we did last time. I also wanted to get ahead of the furnace game. So what I did was we moved a bunch of double compressed cobblestone there. And we've got we should have a crap ton of furnaces right now, right? You know what? Honestly, 5 is a bit of a crap ton. I'll take that. That's not bad. That's not nearly as many as I want. Yeah. Oh, you've got a lot of stuff already. I need some sticks. Sand will do fine. Let's do something like that. Oh, give me that. Remember. You can remember. We'll do this. Beepity boop. Geely scoot. What the? Oh, man, it's on wrench again. There we go. So how much are you moving? You're actually moving a lot. One? No, more than one. I want to see this bleed out. We'll keep this going for a while. For a while. Okay, it looks like it's sending one per. But what might have happened is... Excellent, thank you for doing that. So yeah, it's gonna move a bunch. What's gonna be interesting, instead of us ever moving cobblestone ever, we should just move compressed and undo it. If you have more than 1,000 cobblestone melters, you'll need to upgrade your lava pipe. Oh, okay. Here I was thinking like 20, but if the number's 1,000, yeah, we're not throughput constrained at all. Awesome. Thank you. We're gonna wait for the next tier of mines. That's what I'm kind of waiting on. And then maybe we just go somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's kind of the fun thing of something like this being so open, is I don't have like a real plan about it. Which is a nice thing. It's a nice thing. But yeah, so that kind of wraps up what we did last session. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. No, I don't think there's anything else. Cool. Phone messages are checked. Coffee is slowly being consumed. A little bit of a slow start. Oh, also we did this. Did some... Oh, that's not... Yes, that is correct. Broken glass, broken glass, broken glass, broken glass. You get this. Get this. We'll micromanage this for a little longer. Redstone just goes right into a blast furnace cooker, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We also got the rest of the... You're talking like you had a plan in the first place. I think I did. I like to think I did. Yeah. I think everyone starts with a plan. Even if the plan is so simplistic, like, we're gonna win. And it's like, well, shucks, that's a plan, alright. Okay. I'm still kind of working through my coffee. Let's see here. So we finished more stones last time. Yep, that's everything there, done and done. We're on alloy it. So we went down the left side. We've got the crude blast furnace. Something. Yep. Modern dynamics blast furnace preheater. Using two of these on either side of the improved blast furnace increases speed. There's too much blood in my coffee stream. That's certainly how my body's reacting to what's going on right now. Blast furnace. Blast furnace preheater. Improved blast furnace is an immersive engine. Oh, right. I needed steel. And I need plates of it. Right. I wanted to wrap my head around this a little bit. That's just melting steel. That doesn't help. We mix coal and iron in a what? In a multi-block mix? Oh, simple mixer. Mixer can be used to mix molten fluids together, holding shift whilst. Ooh, whilst. I haven't seen a good whilst in a while. Whilst above a certain tank and left clicking will remove the fluid from that tank. Stores fluids when broken. So much shouting. Why is there so much shouting? I just woke up. I will need to steal a plate. I'll need to pilfer a plate. I'll need to steal a plate. I'll need to reconnoiter up a plate. Reconnoiter is a fun word. Reconnoiter almost sounds like a swears, but it's not a swears. Okay, I don't know why I'm poking around in any of that. I want a little more redstone set up, and then we're going to move on with our lives. Yep, salt. You can have this broken crap I don't want. I'll take that. Okay, first thing to check. Are all the furnaces going? Yeah, reconnoiter. the basic scouting, I guess, would be a real basic one-word definition of reconnoiter. Used in a very militaristic, like you're gonna go reconnoiter, check out the enemies. Yeah, I guess if I had to summate it in one word, scouting would be the word for it. Yeah, I don't even know how to spell reconnoiter. I think it's a word I've only ever heard used, and I don't... R-E-C... Noiter. Probably don't put that in a search engine, okay? It's probably going to get you and me in trouble. I haven't re-automated lumber or anything. I haven't really seen a need to. And that's okay. Let's see. What do I want to get working? What do I want to work on first? Well, steel is right here now. The blast brick steel ingot made inside the crude blast furnace from iron. Oh, okay. That's how you want me to do it? Yeah. Yeah, shoot, man. Here I was going to do a mixer, and I was going to do that thing. If I ain't got to do none of that, I ain't got to do none of that. That's tin. One of you is iron. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I should have... Why did... I got to reconnoiter, but I couldn't get to reconnaissance? Holy crap, I'm stupid. Wait till you're older. That happens a lot. Wait till you're older. It happens a lot. Okay, stop doing things. Do this. Is that... That's it? That's all there is to that? That can't be it. There's like 19 steps. You have to marinate the steel. You have to put it... You have to wrap it up. Define being older. Oh. Progressing steadily down the mortal coil. Becoming older. Verb. To be of age. I don't know. Coffee, do your thing. Steel ingot and slag. Oh, right. Slag was used for a fertilizer or something? I forgot what it was used. Slag bricks. Yeah, industrial fertilizer. I do remember a thing. You can slag it into slag glass. You can stone it into slag stone. Okay. What does this do? This is actually needed for stuff. Okay. Yes. And my third digit is an 8. I am with you on that. We are friends of an age. Hey, we're decade bros, decade buddies. I don't I don't know what you call it. If you'd even call it anything. All right, we got Dawson stealing. We are Dawson stealing. Okay, steel ingot done. That was a lot easier than I thought that was gonna be. I thought I'd have to set up like 6 more things. Okay, reinforced blast brick. Replacing your crude blast furnace with an improved blast furnace allows for automation. Yeah. Replace the blast bricks with reinforced blast bricks and add a hopper to the top. Use the hammer to form the improved blast furnace. Okay. If we say the word blast one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. Steel plate. Steel plate? The thing is, I got to liquefy this crap anyway. Molten steel. Plate mold. Yeah, so I might want to just do it the other way anyhow. Which wouldn't be a big deal. We already have the stuff upstairs to do the thing. So, you know what? That's what we're going to do. I'm sorry, you can have this back. You can have this back. You can have this back, I don't want it. I'm going to have to do the thing anyway. I'm going to leave this here, maybe? I don't know what to do with that for right now. Okay. Now, I always have a box of crap somewhere. And the problem with that is I usually have a bunch of boxes of crap. Oh, I know where it is. Hold up. I actually organized slightly last time, and now I'm so confused. I'm going to want a... Thank you. Holy crap. Simple controller, simple tank, simple solidifier. I also need simple mixers. Simple mixer. Ms. Yeah, that's great. Tell me how to make it, ding dong. Oh. Multi-block mixer? Simple mixer. Oh, you can't... Okay. Okay, you can't make it, I guess. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll do it this way, and then we'll put the steel that we've just acquired into a thing. It'll be fine. It's extra steps. It's extra steps. It's totally cool. This is the direction the mod developer wanted us to take, and we shall take it. You cannot make the simple mixer. Okay, perfect. No, I appreciate that because, again, like, that's a lot of extra not rabbit holing I'd have to do, so I appreciate that info. The good thing is we have... I'll make a new thing. How many gears do we have? Several. We have several. Also, let's do that again. Thanks. That goes there. I'll take a full stack. Always come back for full stack. Stack it up. Oh, strike it up. Strike it up. You can have... It's gonna screw everything up. Hold on, sorry. No, wait. Nope. Stop. Give me the salt. Okay, let's try this again. Thank you for the salt. The salt will get re-blasted again, whatever. Okay. Holy crap, I am not awake in the slightest. Anyway, I will need all that stuff again. And we're gonna make all the plates. So I need that, and that. We'll go upstairs and we'll just set it up there because that's where the lava is. That's where the processing is. It'll be real fun. Chomp, 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 chomp. Okay. How do we make a plate? I need a plate so I can make a mold for a plate. Oh, it doesn't matter? Right, how do I make the plate mold? Oh, pressure plates. Okay, that's cute. I would not have thought about that. I need a stack of wood. That's really cute. Yeah, we got some redstone. Nice. Can I has? What, half of that? I'm not a greedy man. Just a little bit. Okay, a pressure plate is made by... I don't remember. Maybe it's a 3x2. We'll find it. We'll figure it out together. We'll figure it out. Is it this? No, oh, I just had it. It's not that. Pressure plate. Oh, okay. Well. Gadder. There we go. Plate mold. Neat. Okay. Quest complete. So we're just going to come up here. Iron... this isn't directly related at all. So it's not going to be that big of a deal for us to just... Okay, tank. How have we been doing this? Doesn't super matter. Raise it so I can output it? Yeah, let's raise it so we can output it. I've got one of these. Merp. And I'd like a controller. Merp. And I'd like a tank. Actually... one more square in. I don't know what this track is trying to accomplish, but I know I've said this like 7 or 8 times. I really like whatever this track is trying to accomplish. Okay, you can have this. It's like a fishy noise. It's like the agility and squishiness and wibbly wobbliness of a fish. I don't know why the word fish keeps popping in my brain. Fish. It's a fish. What the hell? Okay. Fun. I don't know why. It reminds me of a fish. Have you ever heard something and immediately there's a picture in your brain? Like, you did not think about it. You didn't consider anything. Bam, picture in brain. That's what I got going on with this fish. Okay, so that is steel plate. Hot briskets. All right, that gets that going on. Yeah, if you could work on that. Oh, you're out of... Oh, crap. I am sorry. What was I using for fuel for you? Was it just charcoal? Was it coal? I don't remember what I was doing for you. I don't want to use coal. Oh, I see. Okay, we have the fuel. We don't have the stuff to cook. All right, that's fine. I can figure that out real fast. Hi, friend. There you go. That'll keep you busy for a minute. Yeah, okay. I want to hear that other track again. Is it this one? It's called Cat? No. It's this one. It's called Chirp. I'm a child. Let's put some stuff on the table real quick. I'm a child, and this is hilarious. I don't know why. I kind of don't care why. It's funny. It's like one of those wacky inflatable tube men. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is in my brain. I don't need this. Take that. You can have that. I didn't check the recipe for how much steel plate takes. 90 millibuckets? And is an ingot 1 bucket? Oh, we'll be able to make a crap ton of plates. Oh. No, we'll be able to make 5. Don't do that. Okay, there's nothing in here. I want to do the math. What do you take? What are you looking like? Oh, thanks for the hydrate and stretch. Oh. Yeah, okay. I was hoping you'd be a bucket, but you are 90. Oh, it's just a 1-to-1. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just, I didn't know if it was... Yeah, math, right? Gross. I didn't know if it was going to be a... Oh, by the way, 1 ingot makes 100 plates. I was going to be like, oh, I've overshot this by a significant margin. But this is a mod pack based on automation, so overshooting is probably not what's going to occur. I need, what, 30... 3x3x3 is 27, so I'll need 27 plates. Let's accept some quests, things like that. Oh, plate mold. There we go. Hi. Yeah, once we can automate this... let's see, what's next in the tech tree? Deep slate. Okay, a bunch more of that. More foci. Lead, silver, nickel. I think we've already got those foci already done. Can be made from stone inside the blast furnace and found in normal world types. Okay. Advanced technium alloy. Traveler sack. Simple backpack, a mechanism personal barrel that can be used later for even more space. Oh my god. That's all I wanted. The atomic reconstructor uses a high energy laser to convert items into something else. Press a button to fire. Oracle replacer? That sounds fun. Oh! Oh, so that's how you make lapis. Okay. Emeraldic crystal? That sounds hard to say. Coal turns into void crystals. Okay. A thing I can't get turns into a thing I already can get. The hell is this? Laser relays? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Nifty shifty. I just want the traveler sack. Ice, snowball, snow block, silver plate, advanced technium ingot. So we are a ways away from getting to the next tier of any amount of real mining upgrades, I would say. I don't think I'm hurting for any materials at the moment, so I'm not really in a spot where it's like, man, I gotta triple down on that cobblestone. I don't think I'm there. I don't think I'm there yet. How much steel? 4? Oh, this is gonna take a while. But we are gonna upgrade immediately. I'll take these furnaces. Thanks for playing. Hi. You take this? Thanks, friend. I'll take all of this. Thanks, friend. Make sure everyone's topped off. You're topped off. We're going to replace you in like a minute, so I don't know why I'm caring so much, but... A full furnace is a happy furnace. That's what I say. That's what Grandpap and Megacycle used to say. Oh yeah, that's... Okay. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'm gonna finish my coffee here while we just sit. I know this is probably really annoying for folks at home, but... One more time. I don't know why this brings me so much joy. We got an ad break coming up. Make sure to get out of your chair, move around. Stretch. Back pain is no fun pain. I don't know what's going with that. I'm tired. Ah, yes, sir. I know, right? Nice. Oh, Nedved, let me know if you get ads this time. I'd be really curious about that. Well, we definitely need 27 because it's a 3x3. Hold on. Blast. That's the pre-fire. Iron sheet metal is plate. That's fine. Once we can automate it, this is going to be just straight dope. But I need to just get a little farther into this. You already told me what it was, and I already forgot. Basically, place of blast bricks with 3 or 4. Okay, so it's a 3x3. It says it's running ads right now, so if you're not getting them, that's awesome. Ads on? Aw. I'm sorry. Got a few seconds to kill while we're waiting for... Yep, that's all done. That's awesome. Yep, just go ahead and grab them up. Might as well just get stuff moving around, moving around, moving around. Hi, how you doing? Have one of that. You got more steel for me? I need more steel. I'm on fire. You can have that. That'll be enough for the new thing. Okay, so it is blast brick and steel plate. I kind of forgot how I make blast brick. It's black brick? Brick? It's black brick done up like this, right? I think. Blast brick, alloy blueprint, black brick. Okay, that is exactly what it is. So, I hopefully have some blast brick. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. There we are. Everything gets sound effects now. But a short one, so that's a plus. Alright, dope. Have that. I don't need these controllers and things for now. So just keep the inventory light. Give that a proper sort. I wouldn't mind just a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. We're gonna make this one time. Let's just go kind of ham about it. Because I'd like to get a handful of these blast furnaces done. That would be great. So while we're waiting, I got a fair amount of inventory space. Let's go check on some grout. Yep, not bad. I should double check our glass. We went through a ton of glass getting everything revved up. for... Nope, we're good on glass. We're good on smooth stone. We're good on brick. We're good on a lot of stuff. Okay, that's doing that. More steel. While I'm getting the automation stuff set up, this can still be running a bit longer. That. 29. I need 27, so that's perfect. Bonk. Okay, so this is an example of what's going to go on the top floor for now. I need one more. Okay, reinforced blast brick. We could just craft that with our hands? Really? Really? Alright. Dope. You're not gonna hear me complaining about it. On the left side is like base creation. On the right side is gonna be the actual manufactory kind of bits, I think. So here we go. I don't know what you need for fuel, but we could just arboretum it up. It's called a cloche. It's not called an arboretum. I'm bad and I should feel bad. Yeah, probably. This goes away. No longer needed. You're probably full to the gills. You're full to the... You don't have the... Oh, right. I took the ingot mold out of you. Yeah, that's all done and done. Hot diggity dang, y'all. Okay. So, the middle of iron is here. Oh, okay. That almost was annoying. Just for giggles. Okay. And the hammer. And the hammer. And the hammer. Huh. I missed something. Replace your crude blast furnace with an improved blast furnace also for automation. Replace the blast bricks with reinforced blast bricks. And add... Oh. Literally replace the bricks? We're gonna go to bed first. Bonk. Maybe it's like literally expecting us to replace brick for brick. I don't know how that works. Gonna find out. Oh, this simple solidifier I don't need. And I don't need these. Thanks. Maybe it's being very literal. It is not being literal. Okay. I'm gonna grab this steel. Yeah, we're just gonna keep the steel plates a-rolling while I'm figuring this out. A lot of automation games, management games, blah, 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 whatever has taught me that you don't tear down a process until the new process is ready. Let's see here. Reinforced brick. What is this? It's an arc furnace. Okay. Oh, it has to have the hopper on top. Okay. Okay. All right. Got it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Just like, you know, filler words. I try to do my very best to get away from a lot of filler words, or they're also called verbal tics. Kinda, sorta. I'm really trying to get away from stuff like that, but it's still a little hard to do. Sometimes it just happens. I would like a thing here. Great. I also need a regular hopper. Reinforced blast brick. Hopper. Oh. Alright. We have that. We can do it. Oh, so now this one is a regular hopper, yeah? With 5 slots. Awesome. Bonk. Oh! Okay, so there's the pre-fire. There's the butt of the furnace. I don't know what's going on. Preheaters. Okay, cool, cool. Alright. So I have no preheaters, but what I do have is iron. And fuel? You care about fuel? What do you care about for fuel? Yeah, what's your fuel? Okay, any amount of coal, coke, coal, whatever. Let's put that there for now. Where did that go? Did you eat the crafting table? What? Okay. Sure. Sure. That's exactly where I expected that to go. Uh-huh. Okay. No, I love the energy behind it, I guess. I don't know where that went. Can you try that again? I think I clicked on the controller, and it was like, I don't know what you want me to do with this. Put this underneath? Okay, if you say so. And then it just did anyway. Alright, so... all the steel. And I should have a big fat pile of charcoal somewhere around here. Yep, I do. Okay, let's see how much better this is. Hi. So how long does this take? 10 seconds. It also makes the salt. 30 seconds. In the regular improved blast furnace. Now if we do blast... crude blast furnace. Oh. It's exactly the same. Okay, it's no efficiency gain. It is just automatable, which is fine. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay. I heard the word improved too often. I was like, what, just gut all this out? Okay. Nope. You ain't gutting nothing, see? That goes in there. We'll chuck this up here. We'll get like 2 or 3 more of these things going. I do want to build the preheater, because I need that for scale. So what is a preheater? Iron sheet metal, external heater. Oh, I knew it was going to be something like that. Fluid pipe. That's not really a problem. Iron sheet metal. Okay, so that's just iron. That's easy. And this is copper plate, not a problem. Redstone, not a problem. Iron sheet metal. LV wire, copper wire. Tin snips. Just tin snips? Is that the only way to do that? Oh, we could do a solidifier. Okay. Lot of automation stuff just opened up real hard. I'll take that, thanks. Immersive multi-block controller. This allows you to use immersive placers to place immersive engineering multi-blocks quickly. Places a structure behind the controller level with the floor of the controller. After placing a structure, you can pick the controller back up again and use it again. Okay. Well, that seems very worthwhile. Alright. Wire cutters are steel and some bronze. We haven't gotten to bronze yet. Is this just copper and what? Tin? No. No, how do... yeah, the dust. Copper, dust, tin, dust. Okay. That's gonna be really annoying. Crap. Okay. That's fine. So... copper... and, oh, okay. We just dustify it. I see. I think now's the time where we make a crap ton of controllers. All the stuff... no, I was gonna pick you up, but I was thinking where a bucket was. Goodbye, fish. Aw. Goodbye, fish. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Simple controller. Simple solidifier. Simple solidifier. Can you get purged? Thank you. That's the slapping noise we've been hearing. So when I first heard the slapping noise, I'm like, there are slimes in this economy? Brah, 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 brah. But that's not it. It's a fish that just flippity flops its way up and is like, I'm gonna get legs. I'm gonna evolve. I'm gonna... brr, dies. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. Aw, poor fish. Poor fish. Okay. We are gonna start... we're gonna automate everything now. I need glass. Hi. Thanks. Simply? What happened here? Simple. Simple tank. That. 58 is a little much. How about get me to 20? 6. 30. Okay. There's that. That's the tank. We can't make the mixer. Solidifier. I need a butt ton of these bricks. And we're out of bricks? Kind of. Okay. I know what we're gonna automate next. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna get a grout wand, and we're just gonna automate a bunch of grout and automatic smelting. I want black brick running all over the place. So it's wooden scaffolding. And it's grout. Thank you. Now, one thing we could do is we could just grab the other wand and then just place this stuff ourselves. How much tech stuff do we have? 89? Ah, that's fine. Oh, I didn't place the thing. Haha, I assumed. Where's your catalog, friend? There you are. Everything's got those pink stripes on the side. Basic, minor. No, minor. Minor? I need a grout. Grout minor. You? Okay. You can have that. That fish was a better man than I ever was. Fish. It's also a really funny word to say out loud. Try it. Fish. It reminds me a lot of, Penguins of Madagascar. Fish. 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 Hi. Can I have a bunch of that? And then can I have a bunch of this? I should also really have hot and cold running wooden scaffolding, really. Let's see here. What would be a really cool way to set this up? Kaboom. It's always kaboom. Rico. No, Kowalski. No, Rico. Yeah, I was right the first time. Kowalski's the brainy one. Oh my gosh, big stretch. Alright, let's try this again. Merp. Merp. Can I have that? And no, I can't. Can I have this? Yes, I can. Thank you. I'll take another stickity stack. There's stickity stack. Do that. Do that. Do this. And do this. Okay. That should be enough for... How many mines do I have? 4? That should be enough for 4 more mines. So I'm happy with all that cobblestone. What I want next is 4 more mines of grout, and then I want to automate all the 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes there. That's facing the wrong way. That's probably going to cause some issues. 4? Okay. Nope. I already messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did. Hi. Try that again. Okay. Boop and boop. Hello. 1, 3, 4? Okay. Hello. I'm already missing grout. No! This is why grout. Should have automated this ages ago. But I super didn't. Alright, the chest goes on the left side as well. Yeah. I don't need that for now. Oop. Your area is not clear. How about that? Now we're both angry. Boop. Blank, blank, space. 2, 1, 2, space, like that? Exactly like that. Cool. Alright, we're gonna have ourselves a carb-loaded dinner. Chomp, 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 chomp. And now bedtime. Boop. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Yeah, more grout, more everything. I want this maxed and relaxed and stuff. I'll take that, I'll take that. This grout I'm gonna pull out and push up to here. And we'll do actual automated black brick firing there. Is there anything else I possibly need grout for? Grout. I am grout. Nope. 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 Kiln brick. Which I should make a bunch of. Oh, we could compact it. Oh, it goes right to bricks then. Huh. That's not a terrible idea. I'm Groot. That's exactly right, yeah. I think that was the original achievement in Tinker's Construct. Good day, Hat. Hope you're doing well today, sir. Pleasure to have you, as always. I want to say that was the name of the original achievement in Tinker's Construct. Okay, we don't understand grout there. Stone. We don't understand grout here? Where do we understand grout? Grout. Sand, gravel, clay, yeah. I could have sworn that was what the achievement was called, but meh. A faded memory for a time that doesn't super matter anymore. Womp womp. I will need kiln brick. So is there any other way to make this aside from... No. Okay. Fine. Fine. That's why we're getting this going on, because the process is slow. How long does this take? 100 ticks, 100 ticks, 200 ticks. Clay, grout. 400 ticks. We could double our production if I fused everything together. How was the gym, man? Or is the gym tomorrow? Today? I can't keep track of days. But I hope the gym went well. Oh, okay. That's dope. We're gonna do this. Oh, it's clay balls, isn't it? Ah, that's a pain in the butt. I don't want to deal with that. I'm whining that I'm out of a resource, and then I'm whining further because I don't want to deal with actually getting any more of it. Yeah, I'm a complicated kind of a jerk. Who would have thought? That goes like that. Okay, we're already getting some production. A little bit of production. Ding. Fries are done. Right? Left side? Left side. Perfect. After stream yesterday, I got asked to help with moving some heavy things around. Well, considering you are Groot, that does make sense. Okay, so what are we doing? We're blast furnacing this, right? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Instead of the gym, I end up doing that bike ride back and forth. Fair. You're a good person though, doing that for somebody. That is awesome. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Take this. Yep. Infinite brick. Are we full up? Hell yeah, we're full up. You can have... I have steel on me. Boop. You can have this for now. I don't need... Oh, the Arboretum exploded. Is there any other important stuff on the ground? That's what I care about. Bosh. Oh, I'm gonna keep calling it a thing I remember. It's not applicable anymore. Good. I think I got the other module on the other place. And I've already got the thing? Awesome. Alright, transport belts. Logical transporter. Oof. Yeah, that's a bit of a ride. Dang, man. Yeah, that's a bit of a ride. I would like this in murder annihilation mode. Boop. Cool. Yeah, that's insane. Will you be streaming today? There's that. This just comes out. Just like this. And then we go out one more because the liquid bus is in the way. Right? Yes. Correct. Yeah, you've definitely... Yeah, and also the conversation from last session was about leg day, and I think you've achieved it. For real and for sure. Okay, grout. 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 Grout, 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 grout. Grout, grout, grout. Boop. Cool. Chests. Left side? Left side. Okay, so this is going to automate a big chunk of a thing that's been annoying for a while. And yes... If anyone's moving, I tend to be asked. Considering you have your character properly spec'd out for moving objects, I could see that being a thing, yeah. Instead of a oh, I see. These 4 or 5 tracks in a row have been really quiet. That one's 9 minutes. No, we're gonna go back. Hold on. Ah, ridiculous amounts of joy for no reason. Yeah, it's like a squiggly fish trying to do squiggly fish things. I don't know why, but that's what's in my brain. Oh, I missed. There we go. And this will just come over like this. Okay. So there's grout. I don't mind making brick and then doing it all myself. You can't use lava, can you? No, solid fuels only. Fine. Boop. Yes, that's why we need the Arboretum. I would like you to be raised, though. That way, we could do something like this on the easy street. Oh god, I just had a flashback with this song. This reminds me of a song from a game called Lagoon for the Super Nintendo. You're about to go live, even though it'll be rather short. Well, any time with Hat is good quality time. That's what I say. There's quality, even... Oh, I'm in the wrong frickin' mode. There's quality to be had, and that's worth it anyway. Once you go live, we'll do a shout, so folks can follow you over for some Captain of Industry. I was hoping I could... Oh, we still can, actually. Can you get fed from the front? Or is that going to be an issue? I'm trying to aim for compactness. Compactness where applicable. Yeah? Wait, what? Why do you have bread? Is bread good fuel? I don't think bread is good fuel for you. Oh, haha. I was like, where's my dump? Where's my dump chest? Here we go. You can just have this. There you go. I don't need any of these speed modules. This is kind of a waste, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. There's that music I was hoping for. Okay, so. Nope. Butts. Learned about another wrench mode. Now I'm constantly in the wrong wrench mode. Okay, so we went from 2 grout producers to 6. If you want to make this the most efficient, what we should have done was just monopolize on sand, monopolize on gravel, and monopolize on clay, and do it that way. Why? Because we could make twice as much that way. However, is the pipeline already full to the gills? No. Why are you coming back this way? Wrong way, idiot. Turn around. Go the... What? Does this not work this way? Does it have to be hopperized? Or will you just figure it out? Nope, you are doing the opposite of figuring it out. Oh, you lost your butt or whatever. We're gonna see what's happening. We're just gonna observe the situation. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we can't go that way either. Yep, you super cannot go that way either. One thing we could do is we could put at these junctions an intermediary chest and then use that as a, not even like as a buffer, but like just make sure that it's... Oh. What? Dang it. Yeah, it's on pull, pull. I bet you any money this can't directly feed into the smelter, and that's a problem. Fine. Let's see if it'll feed to this. It snapped to that. Oh, farts. Tool. There we do have item routers. Like we do have some materials. But I'd like to keep this as non-complicated as possible, lest my brain doth explode. That becomes, as the ancients would say, problematic. You have a bunch of steel for me? You have some steel for me. Get some. Get some? Cool. It's very funny because I still have sometimes conversations with folks, and they're like, is English your primary language? I'm like, yes, why do you ask? And they're like, oh, no reason. There's a reason. And it's fine. You can use the logical... Oh, here, there we go. There we go. That's the answer. Yep. It goes into a hopper. Easy. All right. It does not directly feed into a brick blast furnace. Or I didn't feed it from the top. Hold on. Maybe that's the issue. The side might be reserved for... Okay, that's... Maybe? Maybe? No, it no like. Oh, it kind of liked. Number go up. Number go up. I bet you it's freaking out because it expected that hopper to be there. Okay, number go up. It has to be fed through the top. That's the answer. Okay. Neat. That solves that problem. We got brick. Now, we're probably going to have a bit of an observable moment where we have just a lot of extra grout going on. But I'm very confident that blast furnace is just going to be bored most of the time. So what I'm thinking is 4 more grout producers and another blast furnace. Same configuration, same everything. So I'm going to go steal another blast furnace from down here. Boink. Oh, wrong tool. Using the correct tool is always a nice thing. Here, if you could just... So we're not wasting lumber. Do I need a second cloche? I'm gonna grab a second cloche anyway. By missing the cloche. Are you a cloche? Am I missing the cloche? What are we doing here? Nope, you're right there. Cool, cool. So I prefer the mod that has the input and the output configurable on the buildings. Yeah. Yep, I get that. No, I get that. I didn't grab the furnace. Cool. How much lumber do you have now? I actually don't need a second... I don't need a second cloche. But I do need the blast furnace. I'm not losing my mind? Okay, lumber. Nothing. It might have fallen into the hopper and it's in here now. Hey, who loves you? There we go. There's the stuff. Yeah, buddy, we're gonna be sitting on some black brick. Let me tell you what. I'll tell you what. Sounds good, and once you go live, we will do the whole thingamadoo. Thingamadoo that I like to do. Ooh, maybe I can steal first. So excited. So excited. I'm gonna steal first. Steal first. I was gonna keep announcing it. I'm gonna steal first. Here's what we're gonna do instead of this now. So we're gonna do... Yeah, okay, I was like, did I not bring Logi pipes? Yeah, there we go. And here's a bunch to get started. Ooh, there we go. Watch now. Hold on. Hold on. I get first. I get first. Yes! Whoop, whoop. Okay. And now we will do hat dat sat. I believe I've talked about hat dat sat before. Quite often, probably. Really enjoyed their Captain of Industry playthroughs. That's how we met, really. That's how we got together originally for our collab stuff. Really, really cool. This is loud. Concrete Halls, that's what it's called. Interesting name, I like it. Human music. Oh, I like it. Jerry. Okay, that looks like... Oh, actually, I want all the grout. Thanks. Ooh. Okay. That's awesome. That can be opened. Cool. Okay, automatic black bricks. Now, I'm going to check all the bins and see how much we have, because we should have nothing. Which tells me we still need more production. Yep. Do I have enough? Oh, I don't have miners. Ah, I need to automate that. Okay, how do we automate miners? Let's figure that out. I have some T3. I have some T3 craft-a-majigs somewhere. We're going to automate mining. I'm tired of making it myself. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of everything. I'm just so damn tired. Tired of looking at the thing. You can have this. We'll do a steel run real fast. And then we're going to grab some T3 Assemblumajos. Assemblumajos? Yep, sure said it. You heard it here first. I don't know what you heard, but you heard it here first. Come on. Up, 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 up. Hi. Boop. Oh, that's not what you want. That's what you want. Okay, how much we got? 34. Hey, not bad. We can get several more blast furnaces going. Okay, how are we on furnaces here? Furnaces. How many furnaces we have? 7. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, nope, you don't need that. You can have that, though. Okay. That was a huge effort save on that. I thought that was going to take ages. So now this changes. I have 2 tier 1s. I think I could do it with a tier 3 and just call it a day. Now, do I have T3s already? I don't think I do. Take this black brick you don't need. Okay. Yep, tier 3 crafters. Hot diggity dang. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we've already got an amount of stuff. That's excellent. So... I don't know if I'm just done with this process or what I want to do with it. So we're just going to go like this. Yep. And I'm going to put down a T3 crafter. The T3 crafter needs to make several recipes in order for this to work. So for a miner, I need a sturdy machine frame. So here's the thing. I don't mind going and getting this stuff and dumping it in the bin. That's fine. It's the everything else that's going to be just straight up annoying. So smooth stone, we'll bring that. We'll dump that in a bin. That's fine. I do need some stuff. Here's this. First recipe is going to be... actually, what we're going to do is... Do I have any... garbage thing that isn't... Yeah, glass. Glass isn't part of this. So I don't want this to get full of sticks and stuff. But this is going to look like this. Actually, what I should do before I do anything else... Yeah, just stop for a second, okay? Thanks. Let's do this the smart way. Do I have some compressed stuff now? I do. Okay. So, we're going to go backwards. We're going to go backwards. So, the miner. This goes external. Then what we need is the Is it hammer? Stone hammer. This goes internal. Apply. So as we're doing this, yep. Hammer. You also need pickaxes. Which, heck, I know that one. I don't have sticks. Okay, well, we'll just do it this way. Oh, whoops. That one. Apply. So we've got cobblestone, basic miner. I need compressed cobblestone. Oh, wait. This is, yeah, internal. Internal. Nope. Internal. Internal. Okay. External. Yep, perfect. We have room for how many more? Oh, we've got room for 5 more. Hot dang. Hot dang. Okay. So, this is going to be this. Internal apply. That makes sticks. So we dump in oak logs, cobblestone, and smooth stone. So I don't have these. I don't have sturdy machine frames yet. So, already have sturdy machine frame here. Okay, and all the gears, it seems, which is fine. This is internal. Yeah, if I can go fly and get a bunch of smooth stone. Bump. Done. Easy. So this looks like this, and this looks like this, and this looks like this. Smooth stone. Ah, crap. Okay. You hang tight. We're gonna get this done up real sweet. I didn't have to do it up there, but that's where all the cobblestone is going, so that's fine by me. I will just need a stack of smooth stone. Or whatever amount of smooth stone I could get my mitts on. Okay. There's that. I do need a little bit of sticky dew. And I don't think I need planks for anything. That's an iron pickaxe. It needs me a copper one. Cobblestone one. Okay. Oh, these don't stack, actually. So, this is gonna look like this. Remember. Now, do you remember the quality of the hammer? Crap, you do. Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. Not a bother. You also need a stack of cobblestone. Remember? Okay. I need a fresh hammer. A fresh hammer. There we go. Thanks. Because you're never going to make a broken hammer. You're only going to make fresh hammers. Hammer. The 2 gears, the smooth stone. You also need a spot for the sturdy machine frame. Remember that. Okay, sticks, stone pickaxe, stone hammer. Oh, I need to teach you how to make thing. You don't know how to make compressed cobblestone. Yep. Internal. And compressed cobblestone needs a spot. What if I do this? Oh! It already just made the miner. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't have... Okay. I didn't have a spot reserved. That's what's freaking my brain out. Hold on. We're gonna do this the correct way the first time. I think. Okay, remember that. Is there anything else we're missing? I don't think so. So this happens? Oh, that didn't have to happen. Okay. I see what's going on here. You could be glass. Remember. Okay, so here's a bunch of stuff. 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 What are you missing? Lumber. Cobblestone, which now... that happens. So there's cobblestone. 55. I think you're not getting any love because the other machine is full, but that is a lot of black brick. Awesome. Smooth stone. We're gonna grab just a whole pile of smooth stone. Assuming I have smooth stone? Yeah, okay. I was like, oh god, are we out of the stuff? Terrible. Terrible if we're out of the stuff. Do I not have... oh, I don't have gears specified. It is easier for me to deliver gears to you because I know exactly where they are. Here's more lumber. Yep, you're getting all the cobblestone. That's awesome. We have stone gears for a lifetime. Yeah, there's no reason for me to not do this. I need a second hammer slot. No! Okay, fine. Yeah. Go away. Nope. Remember. Okay, so now what do we miss? Smooth stone still? Yeah, okay. That is awesome. Okay. Go away, go away, go away. A wee away and go away. A wee hee 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 hee. Yeah. There's 5 more miners right there. Smooth stone still. Yeah. Take all this grout. Oh, are we actually caught up? We might be actually caught up. We might be in a really good spot, but I still want a bunch of basic miners. There's a chicken somewhere. I guess that's all I had to say. The audio is quiet again. Why? I put music on so we'd hear music. Blah, 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 blah. Chicken, just one chicken goes burr, and I don't even see him on the minimap anymore. Dude, I don't know what happened. Same thing for coal gears. This is just a lot easier for me to just boop, boop. There's 2 stacks of stuff. I would like more coal gears, actually. Can you hold this for a second? Nope. Yarp. Thanks. And you can have that back. I'll take that. Thank you kindly. Yeah, this is way, way faster than me doing it. Even though I think I could do it pretty fast. This is way faster. More stone gears. Yeah. And now we're just waiting on cobblestone. Which is totally fine. Yeah, I just want to fill all the reserves. Smooth stone. We have a ton of sturdy machine frames we kind of made on accident, which is awesome. Maybe he pieced out? Maybe. Maybe he just found a fish that was just flopping around. He's like, I found dinner forever. Flap, flap, flap. Fish, fish, fish. Okay, cool. Instead of me hauling all these materials elsewhere, which I don't want to do. Don't do that, please. Thank you. Boop, boop, a doop. You do this. Okay. You can have that, and that, and that, and this, and this, and this. This. I'm gonna go grab some more wood. You can also have these pickaxes I don't want. And this hammer I don't want. Oh, I guess I fed the hammer to the machine before. You can have... oh, you're already full. Okay. This is great. I don't need a crap ton of these. We'll do something like this. There we go. Neat. Once you make one more, I'll dump this stone pickaxe into you. There you go. Man, that is the straight dope right there. Okay, did I get more steel? I got quite a bit of steel on me. Awesome. Are steel ingots used in any of this process, or is it just the plates? That's for plates. This is not what we need. Cool. Yeah. You need... Oh, I do need steel ingots. Okay, so I shouldn't turn all this into plates. But that would be fine. Okay. How we doing? Is everything working here kind of full tilt? Honestly, if the number's above 50, I think we're doing all right. Empty, empty. Okay, that's keeping up real nicely. That is a lot of brick ready to go. Awesome. Yeah, I like that very, very much. Okay, and that's the miners that I was heck bent that I really wanted and needed, and now I don't really need anymore, but I'm going to take 4 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to steal all the grout, and we're going to build more. If I have to say, like, more than twice, man, I really wish I had more blah, blah, blah. I should really just make more stuff then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, that does it. Chest is on the right side. One, two, three. Boop. Boop. 2, 3. Oop, not quite. This can only be used on the side of the block. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. And then 3. Ah, we're out of grout. Sad. Well, guess what we're trying to fix? Whole messes of... Okay. Whole messes of grout. Now that we've played this as we've been playing this, what I should have done, I guess, is like double or triple the mining. Nope. I'm just stealing your grout. Scream and shout. I'm stealing your grout. Scream and shout. Stealing your grout. This is slow, which is okay, actually. That's what we'll do with the advanced mines. Is, like I said, we won't abandon this, but we're not going to use this as whatever. We'll just go, we'll go a little bit of ways, annihilate a ton of land, and then be like, this is our mining ops. Or what might be really cool is we go down and actually put it all underground. That might be neat. Like, put it where it kind of feels like it should be. 15 grout, okay. While you argue about that, I'm gonna get some more torches and light up the joint, because it is dark AF. Yeah, there we go. Just a stack ought to do me. Stack is a good start. Thanks. Okay. We'll fill it out a little bit. Yeah, I'm just waiting for resources right now anyway, so... Bop bop. Bibbity bibbiters. Bibbity skibibbiters. Yep, that does that. And we do this. Okay, do I have that 16 more oh, God. I keep forgetting how slow this is. I'm like, we just deployed 5 more mines. And I'm, like, somewhat proud of that. And then we go back and look like, oh, these boxes are still very empty. Sad. This should be enough, though, I think. That's the wrong Hema. There we go. You get a chest on the right. You get some torches. I have to build that out a little bit better. Come on. There we go. Do I have logi pipes? I super do. Yep. Solid stuff. Solid stuff. So this is just gonna go up and connect. Like this. Kind of keep the main thoroughfare empty. There we go. That's all that's up with that. Now, I'm sure all the items are gonna be a little confused as they move stuff around. Like, it's gonna be, like, stuff will just bounce back over here, but I think it'll just figure itself out. We'll see. But that is... So, we're at how many? We started at 2. Nope, get that to the right. Yep, there we go. We started at 2, literally. We have 8 more. Yeah. So 10. We got 10 things making grout, and the bricks are automated. I know this sounds like we're going like a little bit backwards, maybe, but this is a lot of really good fundamental work that I needed to get done. How much steel we got? We have a lot of steel plate. Awesome. Yep, that looks good. That's great. 17 miners ready to party? Shucks. Deluxe, man. Yeah. Okay. What's next on the docket? What's another really big pain point? Our lava looks great. Also because nothing's really working anymore. It might sound like an insult, but like nothing's really doing anything right now. Like we've maxed out on all the inventories, everything's full up. There's nothing going on. Okay, so what's on the next on the list? What's on the next in? What's up on the list? I do want that. What we'll do is this again. Yep, that could just continue making furnaces. So this is... Oh, it didn't consume the hammer. Nice. This is an immersive multi-block controller. Do you whack it? I don't know what this... I read what this does. This allows you to use immersive placers to place immersive engineering... Okay. So is that the same as this? No, this is something else. Okay. So... Immersive... what about placer? So we're looking for the, I guess, placers mod? So I want to find, let's see, silo. What's a silo? Oh! Okay. Lightning rod, excavator, blast furnace. Let's see what that is. Okay, so a blast brick. I don't have any blast brick on me. I do not. I should have a bunch already, though, because this guy's been working overtime. And I'm just gonna rotate it a bunch. That's fine. Just the one. Thanks. If you could tell me all of your secrets, that would be great. So now do I take this wand over there and it paints the picture for what I'm trying to do? Okay. Got it. Interesting. Yeah, neat. Then we have it. Okay, so that acts as like what the miner has been doing. Perfect. Yep. Dunzo. Kiln brick is grout and alloy blueprint to make the kiln brick. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna work up a ton of grout, and I'm gonna do that by... you know, this might be the easiest thing to do. Just remove this. Instead of messing around with all the other blocks. This cuts it off of the thing, so this will actually store up a little bit. Yeah, okay. So while that is cooking, I'm going to go dump off these tech bucks. I'm going to go pick up more logistical stuffs. Alright. What I should do... with all these crafters, what I probably should do is make a mall for myself. Building a mall is something I think that was a popularized term in Factorios, maybe in recent whatever's is the most recent time I've ever seen it. What a mall effectively is like a shopping mall in like a plaza, maybe. The idea is you go to one spot and you get all the things you need. Everything you need is already there. It's done. You have it. It's good. We'll build a mall somewhere. Maybe right here. Yeah, an item mall. Exactly. So in Factorio, the idea behind it is you have all these chests, and behind them are the assemblers that do the work. So you enter the area like this, right? And it's like, well, I need to work on train stuff. Okay, and here are the rails, and the signals, and the stops, and belts and inserters and power poles and pipes and blah blah blah. So I'm not running all over my base to get everything. The idea is I'd like to build a one-stop shop for all the stuff I want and need, and then I come here and it's just already done. I might have to manually fill a chest or something to get that to work, but we're gonna put this over here maybe a little bit so it's kind of out of the way. How about... Yeah, I don't plan on expanding it this way anymore. We've got an ad break coming on here real shortly. Now, can I specify items in you? I can't. Yeah, oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Oh yeah, I got this huge glass of water I haven't touched yet. Oh, man. Good gravy, that's good gravy. Calyx, are you still here? Calyx, sorry. I said it with an E. I meant to say it with a U. Here's a question for you. What storage allows me in this game, in this mod pack, maybe you know the answer, maybe you don't, is there a storage that allows me to specify the slots, each individual slot? I could do something like this, which is what I've been doing. But what I want to do is I want to reserve one slot per product. You know if there's a slot that allows me to do that? A drawer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's... Yeah, crap, why didn't I do that? Yeah, good think. Good think. And we have a drawer controller. Yeah, that's smart as hell. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I completely forgot drawers were a part of this because we unlocked the drawer core, and then I was like, all right, I guess I'm done with that. Drawer. I want the 4x4 drawer. We need drawer core. We need drawer core 4. Drawer core 4 is made with chests and the drawer core for a drawer core 4. Holy crap. Okay. Are you done doing stuff? You damn right you're done doing stuff. Freaking ads! Drawer core, drawer controller, drawer blueprint is what I need. Yeah, if you could work on this, and then it's just chests? Chests was the thing? For a drawer core 4? That's actually really fun to say. Drawer core 4. 1, 2, 4. $32. This is another example where I do not want to mess with stuff. Drawer core 4, awesome. There you go. Just all the things you can make. Man, the music got good. I mean, it's been good, but still. Oh, and then it stopped. Oh, that was the end of the track? I thought there was going to be like a crescendo. Amount of emotional energy. And then it just went done. And then it was done. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. Oh, we... Oh. Are we making 2 at a time? We are. Awesome. Cool. So I would like, as a start... oak drawers, this thing. Oh, it makes 4 of them. Oh, that's very reasonable. I also need a drawer controller, which I believe I have somewhere. I, golly gee, do not remember where I put a drawer core. Basic research terminal, spawner, not there, not there. You're out of bricks. Well, guess what, buddy? We cranked that to production heaven. Or production hell, based on your perspective, I guess. Where'd I put the drawer core? I should be using the stockroom catalog, but I'm not. Drawer controller, there we are. Alright, so here's how this works. Right? Where's the annihilator? I don't know why I'm not just doing the thing I want to do and just make some room. Here. Boop. Okay. Okay, that tidies that up real sharpish. You know what we're gonna do instead? Instead of, just dozing over this? Yeah, add a little ambiance, yeah? A little bit, we can see the fish, and the fish can be... Did you see those seeds just book it? Huh. Those seeds just absolutely thoroughly booked it. And we're out of glass. Okay. Another stickety stack of glass will do me right, thank you. And hopefully we'll have a stack of grout kinda soon so we can go and add that to the next thing and make the kiln blocks. Oh. I also need more flight blocks now that I think about it. There, now it doesn't look so weird. I don't know. We'll clean it up later. Probably not. Okay, so how this is gonna work is... Let's try something like this. And then the drawer controller. And then... all the production stuff happens back here and it'll get fed into that. The drawer controller acts as the brain for all the drawers. I don't know if I've got to link them together. There's been versions of the drawer mod where you need a linking stick or something. Quantify key, concealment key, personal key, drawer puller, remove a drawer from its block, detach drawer. Oh, that's neat. Priority key, a key ring. Now, in some of these, in some versions of this mod, it just works. So if here, I'll just do this. If you could come here. Okay. We got a chest. Okay. And this is gonna pull. And here's some glass. That should go to the controller. The controller will just pick a spot that's available and just put it somewhere. Yep, there we go. Easy, right? This mod uses trim and all must touch. All must touch is perfect. Now, we can take that glass out and it forgets, but we need something called I think a drawer key? No, that's not what I want. Personal key. I think it's called a drawer key. And that locks this item to this drawer. Drawer puller. It has to be this. Fine. Easy. We have that. We have that by a significant margin. Hi. Am I out of nugs? We're out of sweet nuggets. Boop. Thanks. And I need 2 of this. You can go there. What was the rest of the recipe? I already forgot. A drawer core 1. A drawer core 1 is planks. Are you still chunking? You are. Okay, hold on. 8. You can have that again. Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff. And they make a bunch. It's 4 per stack or 8 per stack or whatever. It's awesome. So what this will do, this key will lock glass to that position. Meaning, no matter if we remove it or change it or whatever, it'll always stay put. So glass will always have that spot. So I'll take this. Thank you. That's all I need. So we'll do the same experiment. I'm going to just put this glass right in. I'm working off of a lot of old memory here, so if any of this is incorrect, guess what? It's going to be incorrect. Waiting for 13. Okay, I'm going to use the key, and we've locked it. I think that's how this works. Okay, I've removed all the glass. It's still a spot. Let's see here. Did shift click? Glass. Okay. Upgrades, stack sizes. Excellent. Cool. So, as we go through and we start building up our mall, that's how this is going to work. If you could... Wrench. That. Not wrench. Thanks. Now, what we'll do is we have these T3 crafters. We do. Awesome. Let's start small. Let's start really simple. There's no need for me to add these many drawers this early. Yeah, just one guy. Just one guy, all I need. Now, what is some very, very basic stuff I've been needing quite a bit of? Well, I actually wouldn't mind the crafters to be nearby. Easily configured and all. So, we're going to go through a bunch of crap right now. I have a bunch of recipes. Some of the stuff that I've been needing are gears. So, we're going to go and get a bunch of wood. We're going to make a bunch of wooden... We're going to make wooden gears. We're going to get a bunch of that settled up. Actually, I am going to need a cloche. I probably put a cloche in a thing. I would like wood to be a part of this network. So this is going to be the assembly. This is going to be the acquisition. So let's grab a little more. I have plenty of glass. What am I doing? I probably should have done this earlier. I don't like that one piece of glass there. Oh well, I probably should have done this earlier, but I'm not super worried about it. Okay. Good stuff. We'll build a much better system later. That's the excuse I keep telling myself. Actually, I don't want this like this. I want this like this. So that way... Oh, I need more pipes and stuff. Hey, how you doing? Yoink yoink. You need a bunch of this, brother. Flight disabled. But the Emperor protects. What? Now, here's kind of one thing I want to know. Cloche? Hi, do you have my cloche? You do. There you are. I don't need these seeds, thanks. So here's my really terrible, awful, not good idea. I didn't grab the level 3. I need a level 3. I also need the other stuff I need. Level 3, thanks. Level 3, okay. So this is just going to make lumber. That's all this is going to do. Yep, one of you, and I've got a crap ton of dirt over here. Believe me, I've got a crap ton of dirt over here. There you are. No. Back in my inventory with you. Okay. You can have this and this. That's down to the lowest it can possibly be. This looks like this. So now we've got all the lumber we need. I might want a second cloche. I'm going to build a second cloche. Kind of no reason not to. Boop. And boop. Okay, the problem is you're accepting everything. Craps. Okay, maybe I should build sub-buses as well. Oh, we're gonna have all the lumber for really reals. I don't need this anymore. Bubba-dubba-bubba-dubba-dubba-dubba. Actually, one thing I could do is I could just build all the drawers and then just lock them all. That's what we'll do. Oh, sure. Okay. E. Yeah, that's the smart. That's the smart right there. Uh-huh. I need a level 3 and I need another regulator. Regulator. Level 3. I have all the brass. Bronze? Copper. Holy crap, I got the wrong element, or the wrong mineral several times. Wink. Okay. That and that. Cool. So there's our lumber production. What we'll do here is we'll now start automating things. So if ever we need sticks, should I do this for every single thing? Yeah. Yep. Whoops, let's try that again. So if you need planks, internal, there you go. If you need sticks, oh my god. Off to activate, on to activate. That means it won't just do what it did. Like, that's how you can shut it off. So here, I'll demonstrate. Nothing's happening because it's waiting for a redstone signal. Internal, there you go. Wooden gear is a what? This is actually going to be external. This is something I want you to produce. So if you can make one. There we go. Off to activate. Perfect. So that is something I want you to remember. What can I get? I can get rid of some stuff, right? You should have that. You should have that. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. No. On to activate. Thank you. You jerk. Okay. So something like this is a really great way for us to already get... Just drop it all. Oh, I didn't remember. But... Thank you. I gotta click it several times, or... Buddy, get back in the... I was gonna push him in the thing. Okay. Sad. Sad noises. Remember the current items and internal external buffers. Oh, it's because I've hit shift. I hit shift. That's on me. That's on me. Okay, so there's wooden gears. That's going to get internalized. And I would like wooden gears as part of this system. So, if I do this, and I take it back out, it's locked. So perfect. Okay. Neat. So we'll set up some gears. We'll get that done. We'll also set up machines. If there's anything we can make with wooden gears that just needs wood or whatever, that's kind of the thing I'm looking for here. So let's see here. What can we make with wooden gears? Gear molds. I don't need to make a bunch of that. Simple machine frames. That would be cool. Funnels? Yeah, why not? Let's make wooden funnels. Let's make wooden scaffolding. Let's make a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we can make a bunch of crap. So... Hi. Can you make... let's not worry about that right now. Can you make this? Dang it. Can you make this? This is an external. Apply. Oh, how do you say wooden gear internal and external? Oh, the result of crafting operation will go to the output buffer, but remaining items like buckets will stay in input. Yeah? Sorry, a few messages from Ma. Oh, is my stream crashing when I do that? Oh gosh, it kind of is. Okay, my bad. My bad. I was alt-tabbing to just reply to my parents real quick. Okay, so gear also needs to go there, remember? And wooden hopper goes there, remember? Yeah, like I was saying before, is like if I don't reply immediately, it's not the end of the world, but it's still one of those conversations I still happen to have. It's like, are you okay? You didn't answer right away. Yeah, I didn't. Well met. Oh, I wanted to make sure everything was okay. She means well. It's not a bad thing. It's just... Ezo, man. E? E. With a 3, maybe. Are you also dying? Dude, well, if I needed black dye, there's black dye to be had. Okay, so... Oh. I need... this back. Thank you. And where did I put the filters? Not sure where I just put all those wooden hoppers I had. Well, I'll just make some more. It's fine. I don't know what the deal is with that. I remember at one time it was impossible to find fish, and now they're just throwing themselves at the mercy of whatever. Maybe they're just like, dude, this glass is so good. Oh, the wooden hoppers were there. Whoops. Okay. So, wooden hopper. Whoop. Not quite. Almost. But not quite. And key. Here's another cool thing about drawers, is if you've got stuff in your inventory, I think if you just have nothing, you double click it, like nothing in your hand, yeah, it takes all the items and chucks it. I would also like chests. So the wooden scaffolding didn't take. Ah, man, I'm so rusty with this. Wooden scaffold chest. Remember. Nope, that could be external. This is external C because I need it for other stuff. Okay. That is everything that needs gears, wood, sticks, whatever. Awesome. Now what we'll do is we'll do this. It won't super matter because I at least have one thing reserved, but I just don't want it to do the thing. Oh, bevel is fine. It's on slow? Holy crap. So now I'm going to turn it on. On to activate. We'll do this. Nothing's happening yet. We haven't broken a ding-dang thing. I'm going to chuck all this stuff I don't want. And I'll take this. Okay. This should be hopefully hammering a crap ton of stuff. Ignored. So I'm guessing it's going top down. It's going to do gears first. Okay, it's doing planks first, then sticks, then gears. Okay, so that makes sense. Can I move these around, just drag them? No, I can't. Okay. Fine. So now I'm hoping to see wooden hoppers. Result of the crafting operation will go to the output buffer, but remaining items... Okay, so gears aren't being localized. Well, what we could do is we could create another wooden gear recipe. And make it... So yeah, you could be external. Yeah, if we change it to internal, that does what I want. So I'll have one external, one internal. You could be internal. Just hammer through all the stuff. This is going to be wooden gear, but external. Apply. This is going to be wooden scaffolding, that's fine, and this is going to be wooden hopper, which I don't think we'll ever use again, but it's used for some recipes. External. Okay, cool, there you go. So we've got an external and an internal, that worked. All items and input slots are consumed. Keep one item of every... Yeah, all's fine. Oh, the one of every is probably the way you get around this intelligently. And we have chests? We don't have chests. I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, so we're not pulling from it yet. Trying to do this one step at a time here. And chest. So now, I'll... Okay, I just want to bleed out all the items. Okay. Right click? Okay, there's no items in the thing, as you can see. Nothing up my wrists, nothing up my sleeves. And now, it should just start backfilling all the stuff. And this actually goes to 8 stacks. That's actually insane. Can we limit it to 1 stack? Or 2 stacks or something? Chest. Drawer. I think it's an obsidian thing? I don't want to void. Don't need creative. I don't need redstone. I don't need more storage. There is an upgrade that limits it, I'm sure of it. Oh, here we go. Flint. Okay, flint would limit it to a single stack if we wanted. But there you go. So that's backfilling nicely. More lumber production would be the answer to more of our problems or whatever. So actually, I'm going to stack it up like this. There we go. Not that we're going to have a lot of volume, but the thing is, if I'm going to automate anything, I'd rather just get it going, get it. The miner stuff doesn't have to be over here anymore because we're automating miners. Thanks. I'm going to have a different bin over here for that, though. So ding, 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 ding. That one's mine. That can go there. Thanks. Good. Okay. Let's get some of this action. I need some dirt. I have a bunch of dirt. 1, 2. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. We got the gears. Easy stuff. Okay. Thank you. Okay. The pipes are smart. The pipes have all the intelligence, which is just weird to me. But I'm happy for it. That's not always how that used to be, I said, all crotchety and crap. It's not how it used to be, grumbles. Okay, so that is an example of how we'll do some mall stylized automation. Can we get some of this action? Oh, how do we get glowstone? Glowstone. With glowstone dust? I didn't know if there's a molten glowstone. Speed blocks. I don't get what that does, and I don't care right now. Glow cap. We'll have to look up a glow cap, because that seems to be the only way to get this stuff. Crusher, fermenter, purification chamber. We're well off of that. How do we get a glow cap? Okay. Composting. Okay, I was hoping we could buy a glow cap and then just cloche it to death, but no. That's fine. It's probably used for Energium or a bunch of other crazy things later. Okay, so there's that done. So now, what are other critical things that I could use a bunch of that would be relatively easy to make? One of the things that we'll need to do is build a supplemental setup sort of a thing here. Let's get that shut off before that becomes an issue. There's going to be items that we're just not currently making, but we actually need to have. So what we'll do is like something like this. And just to get the thing started... Oh, whoops. We try that again? Okay. Just to get the game started... Oh, this should be... Hold on, this should be this way, not the other way around. I want it to be part of the production chain, not the other side. So wrench, 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 wrench. Actually, I'll put that back, just so I can do this again. This reminds me of the soundtrack for Airborne Empire. That was fun. They added a new biome. That was a fun game. So, why am I doing this? Well, I don't have smooth stone, for example, right? What I can do is I can grab smooth stone, we can grab some glass, we can grab a bunch of requisite stuff, and then just throw it in here. And as if anything needs smooth stone, we can use the smooth stone, right? So this is just really bad intermediary stuff just to get the game going. Stone gears can go in there, copper gears can go in here, anything like that. I should be making stone gears myself anyway. Nope. But because the network is smart, it ain't doing nothing about it. So, what's another thing that'd be really nice to have a ton of? We could do all the compression stuff. We could have all the compressed stuff come out. Thank you for that hat. One good turn deserves another. Let's go ahead and hit him up with the Hodge rates. There we go. Yeah, sometimes the game minimizes when I Alt-Tab, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. More automation. Oh, how did I face this? Oh, I see. After tier 3. What? Is it because I'm on top of a thing? Okay, good chat. Why are you receiving chests? Oh, I see. Yeah, don't do that. Gonna be a lot of chests, which is great. Wood is all being produced. I might add 4 more cloches just to get ahead of it, but that's fine. Okay, what other easy things can we make that would be a good... Yeah, more of the gears. More stone gears. So stone gears are being made this way. We're actually already pouring it, so I'm not going to bother with that. I wouldn't mind a flopper. We're going to put these on the bottom. Because these are more finished things, I think. If I need to make ambient water collectors, maybe I don't mind making it myself. What else are floppers used for? Oh, floppers are only used for this one thing. Okay. So, there you go. Ambient water collector, which I might not need for very long anyway. We're going to internalize. Actually, I'm just going to do this. There, great, thanks. Oh, I already have it bookmarked on the right. Whatever. Okay, so, yep, smooth stone. We're already making stone gears, but this would fairly automate it for real that way. What do I need? Is it cobblestone? No, I think I want to do it the way I'm gonna do it. So what else does this need? What else can I make with gears? Simple machine frame and sturdy machine frame. Okay. External. Simple machine frame. Actually, simple machine frame should go there. Thanks. Sturdy machine frame. Thanks. Okay, what else? Basic Technium machine frame. That's a little outside my wheelhouse. Upgrade base. Basic mech pipe. No, what else? What else? Cloche? Yeah, we can make some cloches out of this. But right now we've already got ambient water collector, simple and advanced frames. I thought I had a bunch of... I do. And I have both of everything else. Perfect. Okay. Actually, I overbuilt this maybe slightly. Holy crap, the audio got loud. Okay, simple machine frame. Sturdy machine frame. I need a flopper. Yep. Flopper. And then... Can I do this? No, dang it. Ambient water collector. I also need a simple machine frame on the inside, actually. Oh, that stinks. I'm pretty confident I'm not doing this correctly, but that's okay. Simple, simple. Okay, let's just do it from the top. This is internal. Okay, so external, internal. Internal, external, whatever. Internal. External. Internal, external. Wait. Internal, external, internal, external. Okay, there's that. That's all handled. Stone gears are going to be brought in via some other method. So now we need the flopper. Okay. And then I need the water collector. Sounds good. Enjoy your workout. You have a good one. Stay hydrated and all that. And all that. And all of that. Ooh, that also makes upgrade plates. Yeah, I want that. Oh, nope. Yes. Yes, okay. External. Let's grab an upgrade plate. Yep, perfect. If I don't know what I want, getting as many of the intermediary things done as possible is going to be great. Okay, also, boom. Boom. I don't have a flopper. Just fine. Give me all the upgrade bases. I don't know why I only took one. Thanks. Yeah, floppers for liquid or whatever. I mean, I guess I'd just rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay, a simple machine frame requires oak planks and such. Which, so this is where I was talking about before, is I probably have to set up all the wood processing. You guys have any I can steal? No. That burned through that like crazy pants. Okay. Take a stack of this, a stack of that. I don't know if the order super duper matters. So maybe if I put this at the bottom, it won't be that big of a deal. Boop, boop. Oh, that's what we needed. Apply. This is going to be internal, actually. There we go. Thank you. So, remember. You also need lumber for that. Ooh, okay. Chill out a second, will you? You're a little too excited. And I'm cool for that, but you're a little too excited. Okay. Floppers are... Oh, I don't have room for a flopper now. Let's remove the flopper. Maybe that's not that big of a deal. So we have simple machine frames, sturdy machine frames. Oh, I need the flopper to make the thing. Yeah, craps. Okay. This is an internal. So I need to make a flopper. Yeah, okay. Smooth stone gear. I have some of that. I have all of that. Just make one real quick. Stone. And a stony gear. Boop. Okay. Hi. You can have this. Okay, I think that's everything. So let's see here. External, internal, internal, external, whatever. These seem to be switching around a little. Yeah, see? Well, anyway. A flopper, an upgrade base, planks. I think that's all I need for everything. Oh, and the ambient water collector. Which I don't have. Ambient water collector. Okay. And this is external. So, we're gonna block out everything else. I think that's everything. Planks, floppers, smooth stone we're getting. Smooth stone we're getting in. Yep. Smooth stone. Coal gears. Good day, Ben. Appreciate that. Oh, my whole, hey, we're also doing this during the day. I understand, but I wasn't actually aiming that at you. I was aiming that at Sigma. But yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And I also hope you have a delightful evening and sleep very, very well. Oh, stone gears also need a place. Wooden gears we are not making. So this is maybe a small problem. Maybe I bit off too much. So is there a way for me to pull from this and feed it to something else? Not really. There's another fish that's about to die. I heard the flopping of a dead fish. Oh, big stretch. Rah. Okay. How much effort was it to make a wooden gear? Not terribly so, but this is going to be a little annoying. One option I could do is I could have each machine interfeed each other. Because I don't think I can pull gears from this gear controller. But I guess I'm willing to find out. Or from the drawer controller. Yeah, why are you getting chests? Get out of here. No. No. Yeah, you're not pulling from the drawer controller. Okay. So what if... Let's do this a little differently. What if I did something like this? Okay. I don't know why those... There we go. Okay, so what if I did this instead? Boop, boop, boop. Booty, boop, boop. Pull? Legit do not know if any of this is gonna work. Music is just really, really good. And then fed it back to the line? Okay. So that works. I need a spot for wooden gears, though. Okay, now remember. Oh. That's kinda stupid. Right. It's not technically wrong, but this is gonna be kinda dumb. Okay, I don't think I like that. Yeah, now, what's with the chests? Oh god, the chests are hooked up to everything else. Yeah, okay, I don't want that. Thanks. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, okay. I think... we'll just not do simple machine frames. We'll not do this. Yeah. Welcome back, Nedved. Welcome back. We're gonna not do this. We're gonna not do this. That doesn't help me accomplish anything. We can still do sturdy machine frames. I don't need this wood anymore. Thank you. I don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. And we're not doing this anymore. Okay. Oh, Ben was just here for a second. It's like 2 a.m. for them. Midnight? It's midnight for them. Okay, so still sturdy machine frames, internal and external. Nope, because you need the other thing. Okay. Okay, so I already have a redesign in mind. Oh yeah, they're from Australia. They're from Australia. Here's what we're gonna do. As a bit of a redesign, we're going to have a foundational production. This is tier 1 stuff. Tier 2 stuff. Ball. So this can do gears and wires and all the little dumb crap. And it won't bleed into the main system. Corono! Welcome to the stream. I think this is smarter. So this can also do plank, sticks, crafting, whatevers. And then when it gets here, if I still want it to be in the thing... if you want, you can be. I'm not saying no. You can be. We're gonna dump all our stuff into a bin, which I tend to do fairly often, it seems. Crafter, Logi, what am I missing? This, or Logi. Yeah, let's start with that. Okay, can I hammer this down, or is this gonna be a problem? Hot dang, alright, good stuff. Okay, so here's the new battle plan. And what I should do is I should probably separate these out so they're not so close together. But something like this. Yep, good stuff. Okay. Maybe its own storage? I'm not sure. But something like that. I'm not turning any of that on. None of that gets turned on. So now, what this is going to do is all the foundational bullcrap. So this is what I should have done before. So wood. Oak wood. No, this. Thanks. I don't think I need any of that. This. External. Nope, just external. Oak wood, yeah. It's gonna go through all the stuff. Here's sticks. There you go. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Oh. Chests? In case I need chests? Okay. Stick. No, planks. What the heck are planks in this thing? There you are. Plank. Okay. Can I just have one thing? Oh, okay. Not what I wanted. So I can have 16 of a thing. Cool. There's that. There's that. And I need a chest. Nope. I don't remember what I did with anything. Okay. I was talking to one of you. There you are. So this doesn't go internal at all. This is all coming from wood. Uh-oh. Try that instead. Gosh dang it. It just turned it right into stuff I did. Dang it, to dang it, to dang it. Okay, let's try this again. It's super fast. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just really freaking fast. Okay. Apply. Apply. Okay, so there's all the oak crap we need. It's all external. Here's planks. Here's chests. Here's sticks. Remember, this is just going to be this. Remember, real easy. And then I'm going to go grab some more glass. And glass is going to be our universal. Don't mess with this kind of a thing. Yep, cool. Hi. And real easy. Bruh. Bruh. Go like that. Remember. And if I shift click to bring the item back, it's going to forget. Can I control click? Hold on. Nope. What if I do this? Okay, that worked out just fine. What else? Crafting tables, maybe? Maybe we need a bunch of crafting tables. Now, all of this is just level 1 manufacture. Let's call it. Let's call it that. I need a crafting table. This is going to be used for other processes. So if anything else needs sticks or twigs or woods or berries or whatever, we're not worried about that. Apply. Okay, now that's done. I'm going to go grab a flight thing because this is driving me bananas. I think I had a flight thing buried over here somewhere. I should just make more flight. I'm just going to make more flight things. Let's see if I remember from my bad memory. It's this. It's this. Oh, I put all my machines in a box. My Mahines. All my Mahines are in a box. Hi. Yeah, work on 4 of those, please. Cool, we got a bunch of cores done. Nice. Oh, I don't need this. My inventory's already muddled with the garbage of the ancients. I don't need more stuff. Okay. Crafting table. Now, these are going to be pull. And anything that needs any of that stuff, it's art. Oh, okay. Anything that needs any of that stuff, it's already done. Alright. How about don't do that? So for now, let's do it like this. So all these are going to have access to all those 4 things. I don't know if this is like really, really smart or I'm really messing myself in the long run. But I'm happy to do some figuring out. What we are going to do is we are going to move this out a couple of spaces. I don't want it that close. Yep. 1, 2, 3, right there. This will allow for something like that. Make it look like that. So, oh, right. There we go. Yeah. If I need another row of machines, we could do that. Back again, had to switch devices. Well, welcome back. It's a delight to have you. How did I do this? There we go. Okay. You could just reset. Thank you kindly. So that makes all that. That makes those 4 things. This is going to make gears and stuff. So there you go. Oops. Nope. There you go. Yep. Apply. But you also need... So I don't mind duplicating some of this other stuff. Actually, I just have lumber on me, don't I? Cool. So here's planks. Here is sticks. That's internal, actually. Thank you. Here is... Nope. Here is sticks. It is internal. Internal, internal, external. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to give you... that. Okay. Just gonna... Okay, where did that go? Okay, neat. Neat. And you're fine because I glassed it all up. Okay, cool. So, this goes... Oh, let's shut you off. On to activate. Perfect. You go here, and you go here. We already have oak planks and sticks as part of the network, so there's no point for any of that. Remember. Okay, now we have gears. That's easy. That didn't quite remember. There we go. All right. Please sort. Can't sort in that. There we go. And boop. And boop. And boop. And boop. All right. That's that. So, that's gears added to the system. What other things can we do with wood? Oh, scaffolding. Scaffolding would be neat, but scaffolding is like a product I want. So just for conversation's sake, I don't think scaffolding is used anywhere else. It's a quest. It's a thing. It's a fuel? It's a fuel. Okay, I don't care about that. So, wooden scaffold. There you go. This is external. Apply. I didn't click on a button. Good stuff. So now, final product. So this is the final product area. This is where we're going to do the drawers and everything. And actually, I should probably shut this off. Because I'm not keeping this layout anymore anyway. Okay. Are you all full of garbage? Kind of. Kind of. Yep. We're replacing you. Oh, was it fuel? Is it actually part of the reinforced machine casing? Oh, it's actually a crafting thing. I'm not going to use an alloy kiln for a long time anyway, so that's fine. Okay, good call, though. I didn't notice it wasn't a thing. Okay. This gets popped. Now, I wonder if these are all going to be individually locked. Nope, cool, because there's nothing in it. So one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to pop it. It's either going to retain all of its stuff, or it's just going to blast it everywhere. Content sealed within. Awesome. In the way back, again, in the old den days, 1, 2, 3. In the old den days, you had to use something called duct tape or scotch tape or packing tape or something. I forgot what it was called. But what that did was it preserved the stuff in the items. This just gets reset. Yeah, we're doing a whole different thing. And then imagine that. That's kind of the idea. So, boop. Let's get rid of that. That gets rid of that. Good stuff. So, we have all that. We're going to disconnect this because I'm only doing this one at a time. We are. So, sticks and gears are already, quote-unquote, a part of the system. Sticks and gears here are not being kicked out. Gears are being kicked out. So we can do anything with wood and gears. So let's see planks. Plank. This might be, again, really, really annoying, and I'm not sure, but... crafting tables? What all needs crafting tables? Oh my god. Wait, no. No? Oh, these are all things that can be crafted. Oh. No, I was looking for something that requires... Okay, sawmill, advanced research, elite, researcher, ultimate researcher. Crafting tables themselves are not really used as items. It seems. Yeah, these are just all the crafting recipes. That doesn't matter. Buttons. A lot of this stuff is one-off. Beds. I don't need multiple beds. I don't need multiple note blocks. Beds. Fences? No, that was easy. Okay. I'm gonna get up and stretch real quick. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm sitting, but... Correct. I don't want them to make crafting tables. Well, what I'm trying to determine is if crafting tables are even necessary to have part of the chain. It doesn't look like it is. And everything else is just one-off-ish. But yes, you're right. I don't know if I'm sitting bad or what, but like this week in general, maybe I'm just slouching or something. Not sure. I'll see if I can sit a little bit better. One-offs, 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 one-offs. Pistons, maybe a one-off? What are you used for? Reactor control rod, sticky piston, reactor solid access port, an exporter. Very fancy stuff? Very fancy stuff. Okay, I don't care. That's fine. We're not going to automate pistons. What else in here is like semi-critical? Machine frames, I'll want to automate. All the machine frames. Crafting tables. Yeah, we'll get through this pretty quick, I'm sure. I don't need to automate bowls or fences or beds or axes. What is this? A printing table? Nah. Signs? I might need to automate signs, actually, for how often Kuna is showing up. I need to automate stuff for how often Kuna is showing up. Wooden hoppers? Meh. I guess. So let's see here. Wooden hoppers I want to automate. Drawers, not super important. Okay, that got us through the list. Okay, cool. So in here, let's see here. Wooden hoppers, yep. Wooden hopper. Well, here's kind of the thing is... Yeah, okay. So this is going to be, yeah, like stated. You're going to do this. Yep. And you're going to do this. Yep. Nope. Ah, crap. Try that again. Thanks, mate. That. And I need those things so I can put them in the inventory. This idea is probably going to be very similar. Ooh. Okay, I think I have a different idea on how I want to handle this. So this is supplemental items. This is supplemental items that I'm not making locally that I need to use anyway. So this can be... Well, let's not change it for now. Boop, boop. I think we've got an ad break kicking on here real soon. Oh, speak of the devil. There it is. Okay. And actually, I want this to be a little different. There we go. Yeah, good timing indeed. And a quick snoozeroo for old JMegs. I'm gonna go grab our flight controllers, which are very much done by now. Thought I made 6 or something. Okay. So in here... There we go. So this is all supplemental stuff I'm not making here right now. The reason I have to do it this way is because when I merged it before here, it was just sending items everywhere. There wasn't allocations, and it was a huge pain in the rump. So, annoying, annoying, annoying. Now, these frames... The thing is, we only have 4 outputs, which is a little annoying. But how would I kick this back into the system? Huh. Thank you very much for the follow. Rono Kira. Do you prefer Kira? I should have asked. What do you prefer to be called? Call you whatever you like. I don't mind a bit. But some folks have a preference, and I want to make sure. Yeah, I do appreciate the follow. Heck yeah. So now I kind of wonder how this will work if I start asking for simple machines. So, Klosh. Dang it, you gotta click on the thing. Oh, I just realized the ads are still running. You might not have heard what I said. Oh, I'll wait. I can be patient. No, what's stuff that needs simple machine frames? Klosh. Kira is what I prefer, but don't worry about using it. Kira it is, no problem. I'll call you Jeff Lee Frank if that's what you want. There's actually not a lot of things going on here. For the basic. So the Klosh... I don't think I need... Do I need a strainer ever again? I don't think I do. Output upgrade, strainers. Cactus, rocks, wheat seeds, clay, sugar, twigs, bamboo. I never need a strainer again. I could see its importance for other worlds and such, but for our needs and purposes, it is not a big deal. I'm not going to put in water purifiers. I don't think I need water purif... I'll do it anyway. Okay, so... These are things that require this machine frame. The idea of it is this is going to not only make the things that it requires, but also whatever else. So let's see if we can get this into some action. We have that. We have that. Coal gears. Did I bring those? I didn't. Oh, you can't thread the needle. Okay. Jeff Lee Frank. There's an old cartoon, an old anime, I should say, an old anime called Cowboy Bebop, and they smash cut to a police station or something, and there's two people talking in the police station. That's not what's weird. What's weird is it's almost like someone said, "Hey, come up with the most American sounding name you can think of, and that's going to be this character." And they came up with the name Jeff Lee Frank. Incredible. Just, I have no idea. But yeah, it's Sergeant Jeff Lee Frank. It makes me giggle every time. Every freaking time. It just gives me the warm fuzzies inside. I get a good guffaw, then I move on. Just the craziest of giggles. Alright. So just I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. Oh, Jeff Lee Frank. I like the name. I think it's funny. I only used the strainer once in Skygrid. Kind of confused after the previous pack. Yeah. Yeah, valid. Valid. Okay, so far, this will connect to all these. These are all outputs designed for my consumption. Let's see here. Wooden scaffolding. Let's do a test. Wooden scaffolding's already there. Yeah. It really does. I paused it and took a screenshot. I don't know however many of my meme folders have it. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's just make sure I'm thinking this all the way through. So this should be, let's say, simple, intermediate, or whatever. Cloche. Cloche can be made. Ambient water purifier cannot be made. I need a flopper. Flopper. But that's going to be it for this guy because there's only 4 outputs. Okay. Do I have glass? I don't have glass. Do you have glass? I think I've got glass somewhere. Glass it up. Thank you. Okay, so now the thing is I gotta make every one of these to make sure that we have enough room for stuff. But let's say this looks like this. There's that. Remember? Thank you. Okay, so you'll be receiving wooden gears and sticks. So there's wooden gear and stick. You'll also be receiving planks, which is unfortunate. We are making planks. That's fine. Dang it! Man, I ain't ready yet. You settle your pants. Actually, this could start working. Nope. Rubbish, I say. Yeah, I didn't know there were other modes on the wrench. Now that I'm trying to figure that out, I'm doing it wrong constantly. There, do that. This is going to feed into all these I don't want to have happen. Thanks, lads. Really, really big help. Oh, this one also needs this stuff, because you're making gears. Okay, are you properly assigned? No, I'm still assigning, because I need the parts. Right. You could... You're not putting that... Okay, just to get this set. Internal. Good. And then you're making nothing but gears. Awesome. This can look like this. And this. This can get... Oh, you need oak. The crafter usually requires power, but this pack... Yeah. Yeah, that's been something that's been like... So yeah, when I first started this, I was like, man, we got crafters fairly early, and I'm like, I probably have to worry about power, and that's something that's been in the back of my mind constantly, is just like, do I have to worry about power? I don't know if I gotta worry about power. Uh-oh, that didn't work the way I wanted that to. I'll just leave the glass here, it's fine. This just makes gears, so let's see if this works. is that? Why are there gears in the system? Got it. Going gear fishing, just pulling items out of my busted system. It's already busted, and I haven't even started yet. Feels good, man. Feels good. Let's get a snickety snack in. Chomp, 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 chomp. Chomp, 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 chomp. Okay. So, review. You're on now. You're on now. So we have gears in the system. Let's turn everything on. Okay. So in our crafting system, we have sticks, planks, chests, crafting tables for whatever reason I don't really need. Gears for days. So now I want to just plug in this guy. What I want to... Oh, I need some of the stuff, right? What were we missing? Gear. Yeah, I'm missing some stuff. I'll take that, I'll take that. So, you can have this. I need sticks? I do need sticks, okay. You can have this. You can have this. Okay. I should take care of that. So, gears and sticks, gears and sticks. Gears and planks. You need planks. I'm not going to craft my own planks because we're too far in the system. So plank, gear, pull gear. Yep. Pull up. Here. I think once we get this wrapped up in our head a little bit, this won't be that big of a deal. It's a pain right now because I still am working on a lot of like, well, what ifs. So this also makes a flopper. So this is internal. There's no point for us to put floppers out. So scaffolding is external. The machine frames go external. Do I has? I know has. Man, it is... The days are too short. They're just too dang short. Okay. Can I have... Don't have any either? Oh, I know where they... Are they in a drawer? They're maybe in a drawer already. Days are short in winter, yep. You know it. Ooh. Oh, okay. You did the right thing. You did exactly what I told you to do, but that's not what I wanted to have happen. Drawer key. Lock it up. There we go. Okay, scaffolding. Scaffolding, the two other things also, water, no, it's, ambient water cooler. Water, whatever. Okay, so, you're kicking out some frame action. Thanks. You're gonna kick out that, you're gonna kick out that. Remember, you're also gonna kick out this ambient water collector. Collider? Yeah. Yup. Oh, I'm gonna say all kinds of really dumb crap. Stay tuned for more dumb crap. Do I not I thought I had one, like, at the ready. I guess I don't. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna make one. So, I'm not gonna let this go out of the system. But the way in which I think this is going to work is... Anything that comes from this tier gets fed into here, as long as we have it all set up. And it looks like we do. Oh, flopper's internal. I have a flopper. Somewhere? I'm hoping this will feed whatever else out and back in. Maybe I don't need so many internal things. I have a sneeze coming on, and it's just waiting. It's just waiting. It's just biding its time to be a butt about it. Oh, you ever have those? Ugh, they're terrible. They just sit there like they own the place. Watch this. I'm gonna make this fat idiot wince for like the next 25 minutes. Thanks, body. I'm really glad we're on the same team today. What are you gonna do? Freak out about it? A little. Thanks. I'm glad we're having this conversation. Thanks, body. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Alright. I think I gotta unlock it and then do the thing. Okay. God. Dang it. There we go. Okay, so this is all locked. Also, bless you, Rico. If you sneezed, gesundheit. That's a chest. There are 400 chests in there. Sweet, sassy molassy. Okay. Oh, I need the thing to put it in the slot. Hi. There's that. Remember? And I also need another flopper. Oh, that's awesome. It's maybe low-key one of my favorite things to do, even though I know other people loathe it, is going through your old stuff and... Man, how come I got 7 folders named Documents? What's up with that? Also, thank you, Nedved. Alright, so I think I have this all mapped out. The floppers... so these simple machine frames are needed here. So this also has to look like this. So this will kick out, it'll feed itself, I hope. Hope I understand how this works. And that saves me from having 2 recipes. So let's give it a try. See how this works. That's connected, nothing happened. Pull. And now this is going to look like this. And we're not going to turn it on yet. Oh god, that is really slow. Oh, for sticks? Minecraft 1.7.10, the golden age of modding for Minecraft, for sure. This is suck. This is not great. Oh, it's so slow. Alright. I wasn't expecting lightning speed, but holy buckets. Alright. What if... Is there a way to copy settings from a crafter to another crafter? That would be dope. Open manual. Crafter can be used automatically. There are 226 input slots and 4 output slots. Possible to remember the contents of the slots with the R button. This way, an input or output can only contain a specific item. Infusing this machine reduces power consumption. Crafter supports the fluid module. Okay, there's no way to... Yeah, I can upgrade the pipes with the next tier of pipes. But this is still proof of concept stuff anyway. So this looks like this, and this looks like this. And that'll push into here. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, don't worry about those machines. Those are just proof of concept anyway. So this, look how quickly this seems like it's flowing. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. At minimum, what this means is it's automatic, right? There's nothing I really have to do about it. It's automatic. That's the key takeaway here. If it's slow, it's fine. But I'm gonna go do a bunch of smelting with steel right now, and I'm gonna come back. Oh man, I need blah blah blah. Bam, we got blah blah blah. What I want to know is if this will make ambient water collectors. Hey, the mod pack works. Awesome. No, that feels incredible. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Stick chest. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Stick. I'm not doing chest. Oh, freaking man. What if I just have... Yeah, I'm very sure it's going to be slow as hell. Make sure you allocate 128 gigs of RAM to it or whatever's necessary. Kind of low-key not joking. Kind of low-key not joking. Nope, still no sneeze. Ugh. It's just sitting there, man. Okay. Oh, on to activate. Whoops. Maybe we get a few more things going here, like another assembler straight up and it works. Oh my god, no. Oh, crap in a hat. We do this real quick. Yeah, I'm using glass as a don't touch anything here. Guess what? Glass. I'm gonna go grab some flowers. Flowers are not gonna be part of this process at all. Cocoa beans? What might look good? As a do not touch. Melons? Melons. Some melons, yeah. Some melons. Sent you a picture to Discord. Alright. One more checky do, but I think alt-tabbing is kind of breaking the game a little bit. Minecraft modded. For 117, that looks really, really good. That does look really good. Yeah. Now, I was just more joking because, like, you know, it's an older version of Minecraft. Might not be as polished. I was just being more silly. Okay, we do this. Melons are the universal. Don't touch my stuff. Nope, don't touch my stuff. Oh, crap. I'm shift clicking again. I get why shift clicking is the whatever, but man, that is going to be a real pain in the rumpus. This looks like this. I could just leave the melons there as well. It's not a big deal. Remember. And there you go. You're probably full of stuff. Yes, you are. Okay, this guy's just adding to the thing, making sticks. Sticks and planks. Let's see some stuff. More Polish Minecraft? Sure. Don't touch the tra-la-la-la-la. Man, I'm just stupid. We just started to get some Steam money for Space Age. Looked at Steam and it was 32 and decided to get 2 times 20. Then the store saw 30 cards as well. Oh, nice. This fits perfectly. Just got one of those. No, I get it. I'm the kind of guy that checks my cell phone for the time and then forgets I checked my cell phone for the time, and then it's like, well, that didn't help anything. So I'm checking my cell phone like 2 or 3 times. Okay. Great. So now, reconnect the stuff, redo the thing. I think this will be fine. Like I said, I think this will be just perfectly fine once we get our brain wrapped around it. I think there's still maybe some really basic stuff. Okay. Coal gears. Here's your glass back. Okay, here's glass back I don't want. And coal gears I don't want. And we have stone gears somewhere I don't want. Yep, here's this. That, okay. Now that that's been reconfigured a couple of times, I don't know what the hell's happening there. We are missing wooden gears for reasons. Yep. Ah, right, you've not been added to the grid. Okay, yep. We have to be smart about this. Okay, maybe this is also just way too much effort. Yep, Applied Energistics 2 is in here as well. Yep, and it's just gonna make all the garbage I don't want. I could hit forget, but it's already got all the other stuff in here. Oh, that worked. Okay, cool. Okay, that doesn't work that way. That's fine. Okay, all this is doing right now is just making gears. Why'd I have so many weird stacks of glass? Okay, can you do that? Okay, I'll take all the sticks. Yeah, this explodes pretty hard, actually. Okay, good. Okay, now wooden gears are being made. We're not making simple machine frames because you're not on. That looks better. Okay, so simple machine frames are not being pulled out either way. Oh, for this to work, we have to make ambient water coils, water collectors, whatever. If we do, I'm hoping this just works the way I hope this works. It might not, I don't know. But we have 16 here. That can get pulled in. Or can you only pull crap out of the front? Maybe you can only pull crap out of the front. Oh, no, there we... No, okay, you can pull crap out anywhere. Wrench, 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 rubber, 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 wrench, 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 rubber, 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 wrench, 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 rubber, wrench. That's gonna just bounce around in there forever. Dang nabbit, man. Okay, come back over here. Come back over here, please. Fine. I know how to fix this. Just smash it up. Whatever song this is. Yeah, the thing is, I set it to pull. It was pulling stuff that was gonna go to here, and then I interrupted it. Zeno, welcome. Is this the Gregification of the entire world I've been hearing about? No. This is the automation that is the lesser brother of Greg, mayhaps. There we go, there's some music. This is Techopolis 3, which is not, I don't think it's going to be nearly as difficult as Greg Tech. I certainly hope it isn't. Okay, let's try this one more time. That is set to pull. Ben Tech. So the thought oh, it disappeared. Okay, we'll just wait for that to stock up. Here's what we're gonna do. Nope. I want to see some of these little framey guys down here. And then kicked out and fed into itself. I don't know if it can feed into itself. That's what I want to figure out. Oh, this is nothing. For a mess? Oh, we're not even getting started. Oh, in your mod? Yeah. Why are you low on sticks? There we go. Oh, right. I didn't decide what I wanted to do with you yet. And we got sticks just doing stick things. That's fun. Okay, one more defragment, and then I'm hoping I'm done with defragmenting things. Oh! I get what's going on. Alright. That's annoying. Okay, I get what's going on, and that's very annoying. It's feeding into the other systems right away. I don't know how to even fix that. I think that kicks this methodology kind of in the teeth right away, which is unfortunate. The moment I turn any machine on... Okay, what if as a proof of concept I did this? Nope. Wrong thing. So... No, because then it changes the color, which is also not what I want. It has to be connected to something in order for you to change ins or outs. So what's always going to happen... I guess? Yeah, I guess. Huh. Man, that's annoying. Well, they're already on and they're already filled, so that's kind of a problem. There's just always going to be some loose crap in the system. A logical sorter can solve your problem. I guess what could solve it also is this, but then it's going to feed it forever, which is not what I want. That bites. All right, let's get this figured out to see if this will even function. Are you making gears? You're not making gears because you're on. You need lumber. Ah, right. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Definitely gonna need more space. But this is why I proof of concept things before I go super, super crazy with the thing. And I'm like, we're gonna build it this way and only this way. And then it's like, well, crap. Okay, so there's gears. We're gonna wait for this to build up. Yeah, more space. So here's my question. This simple machine frame is needed by the ambient water collector recipe. This is set to external. Why is it not pulling from... Oh, it's not connected now. Hold on. No, I don't know why it's not pulling out of this machine. It doesn't have to. It doesn't matter. I just... Yeah, it doesn't strictly have to, but maybe it's got to get built up first. Maybe we need the 64 floppers first. Okay, also the answer is more of these machines does help. This whole thing's helping out nicely. More connections. Yeah, more things to send. Speaking of things to send, how's this coming along? Yeah, buddy. Stack on stack. Stack on stack. Clean this up a little bit. I kind of figured the way this worked was if it ever needed any or had the slots for it, it would have asked for it, but that's not seemingly what's happening. Do you need more stuff? Yeah, we need way more smooth stone. Alright. We're out of smooth stone. That won't be a problem because I think we're loaded on just stone, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, brother. I don't need 1 gear. I don't need 11 glass. I don't need sticks. I don't need this. I'm going to hang on to that. Okay. It should take very little time for that to have a thing. We'll do one more run. You could put a buffer drawer on the pipe. Yeah, that's also a thing we could do, yeah. Yeah, that's smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART. Nope, you don't need... Okay. Sometimes the shift clicking works for me and sometimes it doesn't. Is weird. Anyway, I'll take all your things. Thank you. Thank you. Dump it in the box, go to bed, wake up to half of my base being turned into a different half of my base. There we go. Once we get an idea on how things work, then I can start building out a factory plan. And then I could also start thinking about how I want stuff to lay out. There's even capacity downgrades. Yeah, I was looking at that flint. Flint is the one for 1 stack only. Okay, that's happening. So now I'm hoping it'll be like, hey man, I could use some of those things. Gimme. Oh, starting machine frame. Oh, is it going to make 1 billion of these now too? Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. There's no point in this whole thing taking forever. Yeah, BRB. You're going to have so much smooth stone, it's going to be embarrassing. Well, alright, you're going to have slightly more stone, whatever. Yeah, there's this mod pack comes with it's called Basic Flight, Rudimentary Flight. These things. Flight blocks. Nah, you see it things. Yeah, it's part of the actual natural quest line. You're supposed to find this when you start reaching Technium. Technium levels of tech. You can have this, and you can have this, and you can have this, and you can have this. Okay, we're motoring through it pretty quickly. Yep. We're loading it up. Loading it up. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Good thing I checked. You can have this. I should really go through this Minecraft OST. That's what we're playing right now. And just find all the tracks that are just really melodic and quiet. I don't hate them. It's just I'd like a little something, like we got some peppy singers in here. Okay, almost. Oh, that's alright. Are you staying hydrated? That's the important thing. I really hope you're staying hydrated. That's the key kicker right there. Dehydration is no fun. I hope you are staying nicely hydrated. That's something that always gets to me is if I'm tired and I'm dehydrated, headaches. I'll know when I haven't been drinking enough water, just like a low-key headache. You're overhydrated? Oh, that's good to hear. A low-key headache for a while. Okay, so we're full on everything. Yeah, this is what I wanted to figure out. So it is full of everything. It can send simple machine frames out on the line, but it will not ask for them, which is unfortunate. It's okay. We could have just a machine doing the machine frames. But I don't see anything configuration-wise that might be wrong here. That kind of sucks. Trying to think if there's anything I missed. You're going to sleep? Because now I'm just seeing things. Okay, I hope you get some good rest. Yeah, absolutely. Sleep also very, very important. No, I don't think this will work, which is fine. I need another machine to make the ambient whatever. What we'll do instead is we'll put the flop... Well, now I got a crap ton of these dumb things I don't want. Just to cue the point. Could be, yeah. Could be. The second I do this, though, bazam, right? So, what are some quick lessons learned we can pull off of this little experiment? Separate it out. I guess what I've been trying to do logically is break these into manufacturing levels. So, raw, so to speak. Level 1 production, which is sticks and planks only, right? Get a bunch of machines just doing that in gears. And then, if anything makes gears or makes an item, it can't feed itself. Which is unfortunate. But, I think that gives me enough... I think that gives me enough information to work with. I don't like this layout now. Just fine. That's how we learn a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. And this. And all the lumber just gets returned back to the ocean. I have chests on me, don't I? I super do not. I think there's some chests in... Yeah. Okay. Just to make sure none of the valuable modules are in here. Modules. So I think I like the idea behind it, but I don't think the execution was right. Alright. This. Now, can I just deconfigure these? I can, okay. We'll redo it, it's fine. I want to do this a little differently. I like the planks and the sticks and that kind of a thing, I think. Is there any other way to make planks and sticks and crap? Plank. There's a sawmill, a sag mill? No, I want that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, crafting, 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 neat. A sawmill. Oh, immersive engineering. That might be cool. A precision sawmill mechanism. Yeah, we're nowhere close to that. Okay. Cool, cool. I'll take all that. That's just empty anyway. This track's also real quiet. I want to listen to that one again. Chirp. Yep. Could literally just listen to that track all day, all night. I love it. Like a fish trying to get down a flight of stairs or something. It's already covered in jello or something weird. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to think of it. Anyway, that gets purged. We're gonna unlock all this, and we're gonna throw it on the floor, and we're just gonna do a clean reset. That's a lot of chests. Holy crap. Do not need all these wooden hoppers either. Okay. Oof, really? Incredible. Yeah, a stack of each is fine, thanks. Okay, just like that, we've reset. That's full of garbage. But this garbage is mine. Content sealed within. To figure out what the crap you're all about. What do you got? Yep. Good stuff. You can have that. You can have this and this. You can have that and that. I'll take those saplings. Okay. Different plans, different plans, different plans, different plans. I think I like the idea behind that, but the thing I had going was, oh, it'll just feed itself, no problem, which is not at all how this works. More space, yeah. Where's that blaster I had? This, and a charging station. Melons make a better separator for items. I'm pretty happy with that. How much stuff you got? Oh, we need more stone for gears. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wrong aisle. Hi. And thank goodness my inventory was full to make this the least effective thing ever. Nope, you don't need drawers. Thanks. That one more time. Oh, can I burn chests? Oh, Sweet. There you go. We'll do a little bit of errand running right now. Get that done with, and then back to the new stuff. We haven't even teched up at all, which is fine. I honestly enjoy the journey. It doesn't always have to be, you gotta tech up or you're wasting time kind of a vibe. Here's all that you can eat. Here's more of this I'd like you to eat. Eat? Eat as you eat. There we go. Okay, that'll be smooth stone for a while. Alright, we'll get the nuker. We'll nuke out way more space. The destruction gadget, yeah. Oh, whoops. Yeah, this is when I was, Sure. This is when I was, Whoops. When I was clearing out the floor upstairs. I didn't want to go super crazy. Maybe a devastating waste of energy, but it'll get the job done. Okay, cool. Oh, too far, too far, too far, too far. Alright. That looks better. We'll nuke a little bit more. This is just such a beautiful tool. Oh, and that sucked. Yep, I don't have anything over there anyway that would have been touched. We out of juice? Ah, we finally ran out of stuff. Ran out of gumption. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, all this lumber I threw away? How about that? You do some stuff with that. Hello, friend. Hi. Okay, well that's kicking that off. Another stretch a minute here for me. Oh, man. In about 45 minutes, that's going to be about the 4-hour mark. I'm going to split this session as a separate recording for YouTube. And then I'm probably going to take like a 4-minute break. I'm out of water. Wouldn't mind to get up and move around. And then we'll just get right back to it for a few more hours, I'd like to do for a few more hours if we can. Oof. Yeah, the thing I've got to do more often is take breaks. I get too much in a vibe. And then the problem is like, oh, one more thing, 5 more minutes. One more thing, 5 more minutes. And then when I get up after an 8-hour stream or a 7-hour stream or whatever, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. Just absolutely tuckered. I'm very, very hungry. It's just like, oh man. It's not... Ouch. It's not great. It's not smart. And it's not great. And it's not smart. That should do it. There's one. I mean, I'll just keep going. There it is. Okay. Whole bunch of crap to despawn. I don't need any of that. Thank you. This actually really nicely opens it up. Jeez. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but yeah. You can't eat the whole melon, right? You can only eat a slice of melon. It's something like that. Nah, man, I'll wait. There we go. That's doing that. What was this? This is all the supplemental stuff? Yeah. One more chomp? Okay. Apparently, if you just rub bread on your kneecaps, it'll make your knees feel better. This has a lot of work to do. Let's grab some charcoal. I have charcoal, don't I? Yeah, we does. Chomp on that for a bunch. Thank you. Is it bedtime? It's not bedtime. Ooh. Is grab one crafting table time. Alright. I forgot completely what we're doing. Oh, we were going to automate steel production. And all that. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to head up to the top floor. Because that's where this whole thing was going to happen anyway. So this is intermediary. I want another floor and then another floor. So let's get the wands going. Let's do the whole wand thing. Hi. Me again. And dumping all this crap I don't want. All that. That can go away. I'll take that. We need copper ingots and sticks. Yep. I think we'll do all right. Yeah, that's a good start. All the stone we could eat. I was like, I know we've got some stone. Cool. So the spacing in between each was 5, 6, 7, I believe. 7, I think, is maybe a little low for these floors, so let's go 10. Oh, hold on. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the floor. Ten gives us hopefully more than enough room to build the larger machines and wire stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, having flight enabled means you can really mess up your knees. It don't matter. I'll take this. Thanks. And we'll put this somewhere. Not sure. Pop that out. Thank you. Okay. A little more. That overlaps by a few, actually. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it definitely will not be. Not this draft. God, no. But that looks correct. 2? Here's how you find out. Yeah, just fall. Was this not the corner? Okay. Good. Awesome. This is why I made a bunch of them. We'll come over here. Yeah, alright. This looks like this. Boobity scoop. Easy stuff. Look at that. Alright, since I don't really have a good grasp on any of the areas where we have the flight panels, or whatever they're called, the basic flight dealies, I'm just going to put one on each corner. A little more. A little more. A little more. That's it. Perfect. It's like that. I'm gonna work out these last few wands and then we'll go to bed. Alright. We placed a lot of stone. Holy crap. Thank God I don't have to do this manually. Oh, too far. Yeah, thank goodness I don't have to do any of this manually. This would have been terrible. It would have been like a whole episode just designing the base and not even building it. Which, not a bad thing, but just, man. A lot of time just doing... There you are. Just like pointing at a thing. Okay, that should take care of our flight for a bit. If we go 2 more floors up, we'll put another one of these in the middle. Cool. Music, you there? There, buddy? There we go, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I need more stone. Which one of you has the treasure trove? You do. Awesome, that's good. And then I need a few more wands. And thank you. I can just dissolve, it doesn't matter. Okay. And then we'll just get started on the next floor, and that'll be that. So idea behind this one is this is our... I guess I'm planning this out like it's a Satisfactory game. The machines in that game are not tiny. They eat up a lot of space, especially if you want any amount of decent throughput. So what I'm doing here is I'm like designing, yeah, big machines or whatever. Ultimate plan after this is we get a little higher in the tech tree, advanced mining specifically, and we just build advanced miners underground and like we really clean it up and just start and build a very cool looking base. I'd like to use the treated wood if we can from immersive engineering. The reason for that is it's got that really deep earthen tone that I like. The reddish brown rust kind of color. Yeah, that kind of a thing. Okay. I hear a chicken again. Is there some machine that just makes chicken noises? Cool. Nope, go on. You got this. I'll just go through the rest of the sticks. Oh! Ah, dang it. Yeah, this is definitely not how I want this all laid out. But so far, I'm kind of foreseeing an ultra-compact base with the only thing taking any real amount of room is the miners. The miners are hard-coded 5x5s, which even then is not even that big. Okay, we're done with that. Now, we're gonna do the steel, and we should have an absolute gigaton of stuff. Well, not exciting so far. Not exciting so far. Not exciting so far. I'm gonna want 2 for steel, 2 for sand. I think I'm just gonna want to make like 6 or 8 of them or something. Yeah, oh, that's the brick, right? 56. Okay, well, here's this. Here's a bit more. Miners can share scaffolding. I tried it before, and it complained about it. I tried that before. I thought I tried that before when we first were trying it, and it was like, there's stuff in the way, and then it just would not it wouldn't trigger. I'll try it again. But we got some errors, and the thing just wasn't doing anything about it. But we can try again. Also, we got an ad break coming up here real short, lack. Really shortly, lack. I don't need this iron. I do need my stuff back, though, so I could actually do some work. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'll do it in about a half hour, because, yeah, I don't have any water on me right now. This can get reset. Oh. That's... nah. I'm gonna be a big whiny baby about it. Nah. Or remove the wall that would be shared. Oh, maybe that. Yeah, I want a better axe first. Move it, grab water. All right. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Actually, you know what? What if I just I'll take the big break right now. That's what we'll do. So this is going to be it for YouTube. If you're here on Twitch, stick around a bit.